Welcome, Internet, to the Play Some Video Games podcast. It's your boy, Dad Ninja Dev, joined as always by Donnie, Eat the Hype Reese, and again, just Delvin. You're killing me.
I'm tired.
I don't give a fuck. I need you to get it together. We had this conversation last week, and you're at it again with this nonsense.
Yeah.
You got one job, Delvin. Bring the shenanigans to your name. It's not hard. No, I'm not asking for much.
Kind of hard.
You're the Flavor Flav in this party.
You mean I'll be fucking white bitches?
You're the hype man.
I mean,
Sometimes.
Bring the energy, more
you-
more passion.
Wear
you're just
clocks
not
around my
doing
neck.
what the hell? Well, instead of clocks, it's like old ass, Transformers and things.
Yeah.
That's
Or
true.
white women.
Just Cybertron or whatever his name is.
Cybertron.
Powertron.
that's the planet. All right.
Megatron.
Megatron.
Megatron. Powertron. Megatron.
Whoa.
Whatever.
I don't think I'm buying that trend. Don't give him any ideas.
Don't.
Megatron.
He doesn't need marketing.
Yeah, I can see that shit coming down. Like, oh, we got a new toy, Megatron. Like, nope.
Delvin's like, what have you done?
I would be really conflicted. Like, fuck. Oh,
Paying
man,
all
I'd be
red.
hurt.
It's the new villain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Donnie, you're on vacation. You just had a birthday. How was it? Regale us of tales of the Claremont Lounge.
I don't have many tails, man.
He was fucking. That's the tale. Hardcore.
39 is the age where I realize I don't think I can do what I used to. Maybe. Perhaps. More than anything else.
You still got a kid. Keep going.
I'm recovering.
Sounds like an old man.
I am recovering. I am in recovery. Not going to lie to you. Came home today, went right to sleep. Right to bed.
That sounds like good times.
And that nap wasn't good enough. Like I laid down and my wife was like, it's 6. You guys, I was like, what? No, I just started. Like it just got going.
Sounded
So
like you had an 83-point game.
I am tired.
Right?
Yeah.
Believe
Hopefully
it or
you
not,
earned
go
it,
to bed.
unlike some people.
I need to. Well,
Damn.
People are really mad about that game too. Like, why y'all care?
Hate. Y'all call me the hater. Jesus Christ.
what are y'all talking about?
Bam's 83 points and like the internet imploding and being
Are
so
furious
mad,
about it.
saying that he doesn't deserve it. Our Discord was the same way. Like he's not that dude. I'm like,
I saw he had
You gotta
83,
make
but I
the
don't
shots.
know any of the rest of this.
so
People
last
are mad
night
at
they played the sorry ass wizard.
Yes.
Bam scored
the
83
Admirals,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
supposed to
the
score 83
Washington
against them.
Generals.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're supposed to score 83 against them.
They should just call themselves the Washington Generals. That'd be so much funnier.
That would be
They should.
hilarious.
It would be hysterical.
He scored 83, but he had, I think it was 43 shots, like
Yeah.
43
Free throws?
field goal attempts and 43 free throws. He made 36 of the 43
That's so many free throws.
and he was 46% from the field. He shot like 22
That's like
threes.
the
He made
longest
7 of them.
Yes.
damn game.
Yeah.
Just watching Bam shoot 40.
'Cause they
free
just kept
throws.
fouling him, but they just kept feeding him. He earned it because he made the shots.
What's
Yeah,
the problem?
People are mad
People
because he
just-
broke Kobe's record. That's why.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
That's
They're
the
mad that
real
he broke
thing is going
Kobe's
on.
record, and they don't feel like he's worthy. I'm
Kobe
like,
didn't have
dude,
the record,
make
right?
the buck.
People had scored
No,
more than
you don't
that.
have the
No.
record.
Well, only one person has scored more than that was Wilt. Nobody
Right.
cares
So that's not
about
like
or
the
believes that.
record. That's like
Right.
he just
It's the record we believe in. Because again, there's no footage of
that's
this
like some
100.
LA shit.
Yes. It is.
It's
We're
not
like,
even just
that's not the
LA.
record I believe in. Like who the fuck
That's-
is we?
Ice Cube's son is furious. He's
Yeah, he is. He's real mad.
He's like, yo, relax. Nobody cares like this.
It's sad. I'm like, get this man his
People-
props. Dude scored 83 points.
People
He
are
got
like furious
shots.
over this.
Really?
They are really
Yes.
mad.
That's
They are
Yes.
really, really mad.
Look at our Discord. They were hating.
I haven't.
He like,
really.
he's not that dude. He's not that dude. Apparently, he is
He's
that dude
not
because
that
he scored
dude.
83.
Yeah, no,
But it
everybody
doesn't
knows.
matter. Everybody
Yeah, but
has
like
an amazing game.
NBA's full of guys that just got hot for a night. Like there's
Yes.
Thank you.
literally a
I
million
kept
of them.
trying to tell
Yes.
them that.
What are we talking about?
people heard
Linsanity
of
had like a moment.
I was going to
he
say that
sucked.
exact same person.
Yeah, like
Jeremy, have you
some
heard of
people
Jeremy
just-
Lin?
some people just get on a heater, man. It's okay.
Jeremy Lin had like a hot 2-year run and never was heard from again.
2 months.
It was 2 months.
Yeah,
And
like he had a
he
hot
was,
Yeah, it was like 2
16
months.
games.
he had a good 16 games, but he was good enough to be in the league. I think what
And then got
people
a
don't
contract.
realize
Yes.
is how good NBA players actually
That's
are.
true. Anybody
Yes.
could
That's the problem.
anybody could be 82. Like any NBA player could be like 82 in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the level of NBA player is, if you've ever watched, all you had to do is like watch them practice. If you've ever watched an NBA
Right.
player practice, like when it's just them by themselves, they don't miss ever.
They don't miss.
Yeah.
Ever. It's crazy to watch an NBA player practice. Like they don't miss at all.
Yeah. JaVale McGee right now is, I believe he's in a league in China, and dude he's old but he's
Yeah.
out there dominating like he's LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I
Marbury
was trying to
lit up
tell these
China
people in our
for
Discord, I'm like,
quite
look,
a- Marbury himself. Yeah.
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 Marbury,
Agent
These-
Zero. Like just
mhm.
some dudes were just, some dude, Booby Gibson
Right.
just started shooting good. Like sometimes
These dudes
yeah.
at the end of the bench, any given night, could give you 40.
Yes.
Like they're just that good.
it's called, it's a make or miss league for a reason. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is if the ball goes in. And a dude that's not as good, that can't do it by himself, that whatever the reason, doesn't have the handle, doesn't have the speed, whatever. But if the ball goes in, the rest of it's
ball goes
erased.
in.
It doesn't
Let's keep
matter.
going.
Yeah.
If the ball goes in, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's been so many players that have dropped 50 here, 50 there, and never done it again, and weren't scoring machines like that, but still, like again, they get on a tear.
Didn't Donovan have like 65 or some shit? 70. Yeah, it was like that just happened. Like that wasn't even that long ago.
And nobody tore it to pieces like they did this
They're going
because Bam
the
just
Kobe
ain't
thing.
that dude.
It's the Kobe thing. That's all it is.
Good for Bam.
That's what I said. Him and Asia gonna make a super child.
Yeah, they are.
Is that Bam's girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
She's
shit.
pregnant right now too.
Oh shit. Good for you, but good for Bam.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for Bam.
Bam, bam,
This man is winning at life.
Yeah.
I'm
You
happy.
have the
for him.
second most points scored all time in the NBA, and one of, if not the greatest WNBA player when it's
I'm
all
happy
said
for
and
him.
done.
Good
Yeah.
for
People
them.
are furious, but
Bam's a
Good
good
for him.
They
player.
are so mad. It's so ridiculous.
I don't
I was
understand.
like,
the hate on-
he's not even averaging 20 this year.
Why are we hating on Bam though? I thought people like Bam.
I thought so too.
He's not
Till I
Dwight
opened
Howard.
The internet. Right. Dude plays hard. He's never
Yeah.
been a problem. He's consistent. He's out there. He's an all-star.
Yeah.
Yet
Yeah.
he scores 83, and now we're
Stretch
gonna
center.
turn on him because he's not that dude. He's not that dude.
Didn't Kaman have like 50 or something like that? I feel like another
Probably.
big guy did.
It wouldn't shock
I
me.
feel like I always get him and Kaman and Bogut always confused. I feel like one of them went for a crazy night.
It wouldn't shock me. Either one of them could.
Yeah.
Because again, they both can put the ball in the cup. It's just that's not their role in the NBA.
I long thought LeBron could have 80 or 100 if he wanted to.
Mhm.
Like if he just, if he went like 2007 Cavs Bron, where he scores like 25 in a row, like if he was just like, nah, it's my night. Yeah.
Keep going.
He
Keep it.
absolutely could. There was a time where you just couldn't stop him. So could have Shaq. There's
Oh,
just
yeah,
nothing.
Shaq.
There's just nothing
Could
you could do
imagine
about
if
it.
Shaq ever made free throws?
Even if
They-
he didn't, if he was like, you know what, I don't want anybody else to shoot tonight.
didn't Dave Robinson
just
hit like
keep-
71 in the game?
I don't
He
know.
did. Yeah, David
Yeah.
Robinson scored 70 in a game. He's
Yeah.
also the only person to ever get a quadruple double.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew that one.
People forget how good that motherfucker was. He was.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah,
He does
crazy.
not get the credit he deserves. He was a
He's one of the
beast.
greats.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mhm.
Well,
That game was a high scoring ass game too.
I missed a
I
lot. I
think, they
guess.
scored, I think they scored 150.
Yeah. Like it was 150 to 125. They was playing no fucking defense.
Yes, Shea is on a 20-point. He's tied right now with Wilt for the most 20-point games in a row. So if he has one more, people are talking about that, John 32. There are so many people talking about that.
That's good.
Yeah, a lot.
Embiid had 70.
See? But Bam just gets torn to bits.
David Thompson had 73.
They are furious about it.
David Thompson had 73. That's
This is-
crazy.
This is just a thing.
Luca had
Again, yeah.
73. Wilt's up
Again.
here like 30 times, dude.
Yeah.
Like Wilt's up here, like 65,
Well,
66,
Wilt was playing
67,
against school
68,
teachers.
72. Hey,
Wilt-
listen, you can
Yeah.
only play against who you can play against.
I agree.
Don't be hating on
Yeah.
him either.
I agree. Wilt's my guy.
Giannis at 64.
On and off the court, he's a legend. Man was scoring 100 on the court and off
On
the court.
and off the court.
Dame also has 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete Maravich is 70. Oh
He's a
shit.
beast. There's so again, this is what I was trying to explain to people. Like there's
He's
so
more-
many
he's more
players that
myth
have
than-
scored that.
Who, Pete?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Like the mythos adds a lot to
But
him.
look, bro.
The
You gotta
mythos
let-
does add to it, but he was doing
Right.
stuff in the
Yeah, no, he was good.
Nobody was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
nothing
yeah.
like
I don't
that.
mean to take anything away from him.
I
but,
will
like,
say this though.
But on that stage, he wasn't like, dominant. He's not like
Yeah.
Jerry West or anything.
That nickname is what gets it away with it, baby. Pistol Pete. That's a good
Jalen
name.
Brunson is 67. Jokic is up here several times. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, only two 80s. Kobe Bryant and Bam.
That's what it is. He
Yep.
beat Kobe. That's what people are mad about.
Hey, records stand and Kobe beat somebody else.
And Kobe legit said, I hope it gets broken. Like that's what records are for. And we shouldn't be tearing somebody down for big eclipse. That's the whole point. That's the
Yeah.
whole point.
Well, if
That's
these Lakers fans could, they would dig Kobe up to make him play.
The Aaron
that game
Fox
again.
at 60.
These people are like really,
Kemba.
really mad.
I remember Kimba 60.
That was a
Mhm.
good game. I remember that.
Swaggy P went off on Bam about
Yeah.
breaking the record. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, son,
You have no right.
You're right.
you were
right.
mad?
You are a gift. Like, yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's madness. It's madness. Dude did it. Again, he had to make the shots. He had to make the free throws. They kept feeding him. He scored 83.
Stop him if you don't like it.
Right.
so much.
They couldn't. They couldn't.
Yeah, because what happened to, I guess, Davis not playing?
Yeah, he's still not playing.
Yeah. That's open season.
John
Mhm.
32, that's because nobody cares about hockey.
Just
Hockey's
you
kind of
really
coming
watch.
back, though. Hockey's
little
been
bit.
on the rise for a minute now.
Not in America. We don't. We
Yeah,
still,
it has.
We
We
don't
still
care.
don't.
In America.
We don't care.
No, we still don't care.
You don't
Like I said,
care. That doesn't mean the country
no,
doesn't.
The
It's,
general public doesn't really care.
I think their latest TV deals helped a lot because they've definitely been coming back up, and they've had some good stuff with
I have been seeing
the
more
reality
hockey on
show, and then the Olympics was good. It's like they're
It's
kind
just
of
the
riding.
Olympics. The
They're
Olympics
riding
gave
some
it a little
wave.
bump, and it's just gonna.
This,
Yeah,
but it
right
was
back
the
up.
bump was there before the Olympics. The
It's
Olympics,
gonna teeter off. Nobody cares.
kind of
I
capitalized.
think it's on HBO Max. They've been trying to make me watch hockey on HBO Max. I'm like, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Get outta here.
They keep showing it to me. But I think
The
Donnie is right.
Northeast, John
They are
32. Get out of
they
here.
promote it way better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of coming back. It's kind of fun to see.
Hockey is the Bam Ayedo of sports.
It's Bamtastic.
Oh,
Yeah. People are gonna start shooting instead of saying Kobe, say Bam.
just
Out of
bam!
bio,
Bam. Out of bio.
out of bio.
Buckets.
I love that. That's so much better. Out of bio.
Oh, people are gonna be furious with us. How dare you?
He's not that dude. He doesn't deserve it.
Nobody's
I don't-
saying
you
he's
can't
that
take it away.
dude. Who is like?
I-
What is? Why do you have to be that? Eddie House wasn't that dude, but he could be.
But
he could be on one night.
Exactly. They all could be. And in fact, most of them were in high school.
Yeah,
Did you have to score a lot of smaller games before you can score the bigger game?
Apparently.
I don't know.
Apparently,
Let's
you
go
have
off.
to
This
be
is dumb.
averaging 40
This is
already
just
to be
dumb.
able to
Like,
do
let's just move on. This is just stupid. This is your king. This has got the internet in a chokehold.
yes.
Apparently.
They are
This?
furious.
Yeah.
We are at war.
They don't care about that. That's not important.
They're about to bomb the West Coast.
That's not
What
important.
are we talking?
That's not important.
You
What's
know they got to
important
keep
is
us distracted.
this
This
a
is
three-point
perfect
game.
distraction stuff.
Oh my god! Why does anybody give a shit about the Heat versus the Wizards anyway?
Hey, because
Both
it's
of those
yellow cake.
teams suck.
He brought yellow cake.
Yeah.
Better pray to God he don't drop that shit, son.
Don't drop that. Yeah, it's just, dude. The Heat Wizards suck.
Homie said the league is rigged over the Heat Wizards. This is the game they're gonna
Who
rig.
said that?
Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson
Oh
Jr.
my goodness! Yeah,
over
okay.
the Heat Wizards. This
Social
is the
media
game.
was a real mistake. It's just a huge, giant. mistake.
1,000%. It
This is the one.
the
This is the game we're gonna
absolute
rig. for these two teams. A
Goodness.
meaningless game.
Right to jail. That's awful.
Yeah.
Right to, and I don't even think either one of those teams are playoff bound.
No,
really
they're
no.
not.
No,
It's
no.
literally a meaningless game.
The Wizards are literally the
The
Washington
Heat
Generals, and the Heat are like, we're trying to be good, we just aren't.
Which is not.
Like they want to be good, they aspire to be good, they just aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a drug addict trying to get off drugs, but they can't get off drugs.
Like
they can't get off
the
the shot.
Heat are what the Bulls would be if the Bulls were good.
Yeah.
They'd be
Yeah.
the Heat.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
yeah.
The Bulls are just terrible. So they're like, we are the Bull. We want to be the Heat. That's the ceiling.
With the Bulls.
The Heat is the Bulls' ceiling right now. They're like, but yeah. But where the Heat are, that's the Heat's bottom. That's their
Yeah.
their
That is
basement.
literally
Yeah.
their bottom.
They're like, this is as bad as it gets.
Fighting for the
We
6th,
are
7th seed.
terrible.
That's terrible for us. That's a bad year.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, ridiculousness.
I'm
Did
so
you do
hungover.
anything that you want to talk about, Donnie? Anything fun? Anything cool?
Besides
had a
not
lot
get your
of fun.
Photopia game.
I still
I
don't
keep
have.
I keep telling him, call
Photopia.
GameStop and get your game. Like, nah, wait, it's fine.
I'm hoping maybe I'll get some free shit out of it.
You gotta be a Karen.
I also
over there,
haven't been home, right? Like, so I haven't cared. Like today was the first day I've been home. I still don't have it. And I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, I still don't have Pacopia.
Yeah.
I
They
did
didn't
beat.
send him a digital game.
They still have it. Yeah, I made an order for a digital copy.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. Yeah, people are
GameStop.
like, that's what you get for shopping. I'm like, no, I get it.
No, you should get your
Like,
game.
I'm not
You should get your
defending.
game.
Delvin, you're used to the abuse. You
Yes,
understand.
but
this, so
I-
you're just
I
like,
fight
I'm gonna
back.
Fight back. Donnie's like,
I
I
get
got
furious.
3,800 other games.
I
can
got
play.
30. Like,
Photopia will get here when
here's
it
the
gets
thing:
here.
the
Look here.
longer it goes on, the better a case I have.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get some free shit. I might get this game for free. Like,
I'm
give
about
me
to
a
say
minute.
We're gonna refund them and give them a code.
Yeah, give me a
Okay.
second. Like, let it
Okay.
work, man. Like,
All right.
just let it
Let it
let it
cook.
click.
Let it cook.
Bro,
It's good.
I can't. I'm not used to it because I'm used to being oppressed.
I was about to say, yeah,
So-
you ain't getting
so
nothing for free.
Yeah,
so-
you're not
so-
getting shit.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
get
come
some
in there
stuff.
with 4 forms of government ID,
Well.
a copy of your receipt, the original version of your receipt, and the chat log that you had to have with corporate to prove that you purchased this game.
I had something like that happen with Amazon.
Grandmother.
I had to
ID,
do that exact
photo
same thing you're
identification.
saying. I had to show them pictures like, hey, y'all said they're gonna give me my money back for this. Like, okay, you got us.
Commander Striker. Is that a lane? Would it be crazy if it was a
Maybe.
lane?
That'd be hilarious, but
Yeah,
none
that-
of that is true. So
We're gonna talk about Xbox, kind of.
Kind of, maybe.
But yeah. Like, I'm just assuming that the moment I actually get my order and they're like, "We're so sorry," I'm gonna be like, "I'd like to talk to somebody." Like, I'd like to file a complaint.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Delvin, I've already missed the opening weekends. Like, what's
Yes.
another few days? Like, I'm
That-
already.
That's a good
It's
point.
already. I'm already in it. So now it's just a battle of wills. And
Yeah. See, Donnie is like, all right, I can wait this out. For you, it's like, here we go again.
Yeah,
You're the
Yeah.
CJ meme. Donnie is like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna wait
I'm
it out.
like flashback and trauma, like Vietnam. Just like
GameStop's
just seeing it
terrible.
again.
like,
Oh,
I wouldn't
I
shop
know.
there. I only shop there because I had trading credit, and that's the other. Here's the reason I don't want to cancel. I don't remember which card and shit I used to pre-order. Like, I don't even mess with it. I'm gonna let them figure it out, let them process my order, and then I'm gonna complain.
Yeah.
Because it's like a week after launch. I pre-ordered a game that I'm getting like a week later.
Yeah,
If that, I don't even know if I'm getting it at all. They just literally, I did email them, and the email, it's like an AI response. Like, you can tell there's just like, we understand you're upset and we're working on it as fast. It's like a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
So
We fix the glitch.
Yeah,
It'll
we
just
fixed it.
take care of itself.
yeah. I had a similar thing like that. What I think it was last week or the week before last. I had to order a memory card for the Switch 2. 'Cause, you know,
But,
since mine was
dude, have you
gone.
seen? Let's just going back up.
Oh, I found.
If you didn't
mine-
notice, people didn't notice. Like, they came down for a minute, and now it is going back
I-
up.
I caught
right
it when it
back
was
up.
down, and they took like a week. It was supposed to come like in a day or two. It took
Mm-hmm.
like a week, and I'm saying like, "Hey, I need some money back on this." No, I really need some money back on this. They don't give me $50 back.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much?
It's my
was the
best.
number?
It was $250. 10.
God damn.
They're
Yeah.
For
expensive.
what?
The,
For what?
in the Switch 2, you can
The
only
two-
use the Express SD cards.
Yes.
I'm not using no memory card at all. Y'all look, y'all got
Well,
this
you
onboard
can't
memory.
you can't
better figure
download
it out.
much.
Yeah, you're not going to download too much games.
You
I
can't
haven't
download
had
much.
a problem yet.
Deb's just deleting whatever game he got for the kids last.
No, we haven't.
It's
I haven't deleted
It's just a
anything.
one game system.
Every single game that we have so far has worked. We haven't had
Okay.
to delete
All right.
anything.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
it's
did
got
just send my
250
Switch
gigs,
back
right?
to Nintendo today because it still doesn't display. So I'm like, all right, bye Switch, give me. A
Yeah. Yeah. Let them
So-
figure it out.
yeah.
Mm. I forgot what we were talking about. I'm
It
not
doesn't-
like hungover, but I'm like definitely like faded.
You're tired. That's all.
Yeah. Like I'm
He's
dehydrated.
actually-
That's why I told you, hey, you need to drink some water, bro.
I have. Yeah. No,
Took
I
a lot
have.
of
I
fluid.
get it. No, I've been here before. I'm good. I feel good, but just
He,
post
he ain't
effect.
new to this. He's true to this.
I need like a long night's sleep, like I haven't slept. I've been day drinking and smoking for 48 hours. Like I need
Man's been on a
Sound like a-
48-hour bender.
I need a minute.
Sound like a good birthday.
It was.
So Megatron, what the hell did you do this week? Did you play
Yeah.
any games?
Shit.
Did you beat Requiem?
I beat
No,
Requiem. I
I
beat
haven't
it.
had time to beat it.
I loved it. I think I have some issues with the story. It didn't really bother how I take the game a whole lot. But the story is better than 8's, in my opinion, like a lot better.
Yeah.
So I liked it. It was just very like classic. It was like a safe story.
Did you
Like,
get
it's
the
very-
good ending or the bad ending?
I got the bad ending first,
Oh,
That
and
sounds
boy,
fun.
is that a bad ending.
yeah.
Like it's definitely the bad ending. You'll know.
Yeah.
You should, and I would encourage everyone to see both. You should see both. But yeah, I got the bad ending.
Yeah, the bad ending was spoiled for me, and I was like, they can't end the game like that. That
Oh,
can't
the hell
be
if they
right.
didn't. They do it. And they make you watch every bit of it. It's actually not bad. I was like, damn. Like they go for a little harder. The good ending, quote unquote, is kind of it's much safer. Like the bad ending, I'd almost respect. It pissed people off, but at least they went there.
Yeah,
Which one is the canon ending?
The good
Is
ending.
question.
good ending,
Oh,
100%.
well, that's no fun. Let's go
Like,
with the bad ending.
It's
Cole-
really
You can't go with the bad ending. People would be livid.
so.
People would be pissed
You get to
What do
Raccoon
I care if
City.
you're pissed if I got your money already? You can
The
be
game
pissed all you want.
feels
because they want to sell 10 death.
They will still sell 10. I don't think it matters. You can piss them off all you want.
yeah,
the
it's
game
true.
is
They
fun.
kill people and
They'll
bring them
sell the
back
next
all
one.
the time. Or they'll bring back a clone. There'll be like 19 Leons and like whatever.
Just stand on business. That's the
Um,
ending. Deal with it.
Once you get to Raccoon City, the game gets way more like action heavy, which was fun. But I also feel like it gets a bit more like samey. Like once you start to get there, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
go get the 3 things to keep progressing. It's kind of like the loop. But it was very solid. It was great. Like I said, it was very cinematic. I very much enjoyed the game. Lots of Last of Us crossover kind of stuff there, especially in the gameplay. Man, it was just felt really good to play. I haven't played anything like it on a Switch system. It's nice to have a game like that show up and kind of land like that. It was a nice experience.
Nice.
I dig it.
Well,
Yeah.
if you ain't
I'll
got
get back
nothing
to it this week.
I got nothing. I ain't played.
That's
I've
it?
been watching more anime.
Have you guys watched the ABA thing on Amazon? I've been meaning to bring it up and I always forget.
The ABA thing, what's that?
There's an ABA docuseries on Amazon. It's awesome.
I did not know that.
I watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the third one yet because I have to watch it by myself. My wife doesn't want to watch it, but it's great. You'd love it.
I don't really watch a lot of documentaries. Like I said, I'm stuck in anime.
Never mind.
Really-
Dev would hate everything, but it's good.
I
Delvin.
didn't
You'll
say I
like
hate
it.
it. I just
It's good, Delvin. You'll like it.
Okay.
Just speak past him.
yeah. There you go. Enjoy Delvin. I'm probably not gonna watch these ABA documentary.
Oh,
I'm
it's
definitely
fun.
gonna watch it.
I love how indie it was. All the fights and shit that were breaking out. There's so much. Speaking of hockey, like it's so good. Like Semi Pro, like everything that Semi Pro was based on. It's really fun. And you see some of the revolution that ended up taking over the NBA. Cool. It's cool stuff.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Nice.
Sounds like my bag of stuff. Something I like to watch.
Yeah, I think most people would. These people that listen to this show and listen to the
I love
we have.
documentaries, so there's that.
Yeah. This is funnier, a little more flashy than normal. It's not like boring, It's cool.
That's even better.
It's got a good style too.
Give me the book version. I'll read it.
Oh, man.
Books and pictures. But no, I've played no video games. In fact, like my UPS died, which kind of took everything down. So I'm
Oh damn.
rigging all kind of stuff up. I got power strips and stuff, but I really haven't played any games. I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'll wait till I order a battery and then plug everything in and get back to gaming. But in the meantime,
What were you
I've been
gonna
watching.
play?
I was gonna play. I want to check out
Marathon?
Assassin's Creed Unity. Ooh,
Damn it.
I know want to play a marathon.
I want to try Unity as well. I also now that I have a PlayStation 5, I downloaded Mirage. I was like, I've been wanting to play that game, and I've been kind of waiting for Steam Machine. Right?
mhm.
I might just play that on PS5. But I want to check out Unity as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna check out, but just never got around to it. The battery's supposed to get here tomorrow, so then I'll plug everything else back in. Definitely not playing Marathon. I'm just not.
Come
really
on,
into
Dev.
it.
Somebody got to play it. Damn
I
sure
thought
will be me.
people were liking it.
People are liking it.
Yeah.
I don't want to play an extraction shooter, and I also don't want to pay for an extraction shooter. I'll put
It's
that
only
$40
$40.
somewhere else.
You got
Oh,
it.
I thought it was free to play.
No, it's not
it
free
is
to play.
not.
It's 40
Oh, never
bucks,
mind.
so
Oh,
I
it's
don't wanna
beta,
spend
right?
money
It was
on
a
a game I'm not
weekend.
gonna play. Yeah, the beta was free,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
but
Just trying
I didn't want to. I don't want to pay for a game that I know that I'm not gonna put time into. So
They'll give it to you for PlayStation Plus.
eventually, maybe.
Just give it
But
to them.
until that happens,
Eventually. Give it like 3 months.
okay,
It's like eventually. Just give it a couple weeks.
I'd say a year or two, maybe.
A year? Not a chance.
They
I'll
gotta
take the
might
get-
under on that.
They got to
It might
get their
be a
money
year.
out.
A year?
It's
Yeah.
possible.
They're not waiting
is
to pull that
possible.
lever for a year.
Why wouldn't you? People
Oh.
are buying it.
All right, this has got to be the Rude Days thing for the night. Then I'm going to put it in here.
Okay,
Over
let's do
under
it.
marathon hits PlayStation Plus by
under a year?
next March.
Next
I'm
March.
taking the over. Definitely taking the over.
John 32 might have a good point. Like, he's like, the game will be shut down in a month.
That's true. Like that is working against me. They could
That's
just
not-
shut it down.
I don't think it'll be a month, but it might be 6 months.
Dude, I think I don't know
I don't
why I
think
think
so.
this, but I think it's going to come out sooner than that. I
I
think it'll hit PlayStation Plus in like 6 months.
I don't think so. I think they got to get their money's worth on this one. And people are actually buying it and playing it. So
I see people playing it. I see a lot of people playing it. So it's doing
Yeah, I've
it.
seen a lot of people playing it too.
All right.
And
How
the
long did it take
reviews,
Helldivers to show up in Plus?
it hasn't shown up in Plus.
Damn
Helldivers
it.
isn't in Plus.
Man, I've made a bad bet then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not in Plus. That did not come to Plus at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Destiny 2 took multiple years before it came to Plus, and that was even after it was free to play. They started putting some of the expansions in there, but yeah, I wouldn't put this in Plus. It doesn't really make any sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just wrong.
I can see it going on sale.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely think it'll be on sale Black Friday. Some other stuff.
$30.
Christmas, it'll be on sale. Yeah, but I don't see it going to Plus for at least a year or more.
You guys would know more than
We
me.
shall see.
No, I wouldn't know anymore. I'm a Switch guy.
Yeah, you are the Switch guy. You don't know shit.
I'm on the Switch beat now. Oh, man. I'm tired, man.
The Switch Beach Rider.
Yeah, I'm just tired, man. I still got this arcade cabinet to put up that I just been staring at. Like, this looks like work. Like,
Which one?
oh, for a gift, somebody got me the Legends Ultimate Arcade cabinet.
For a gift.
Again,
$1,000
this is-
arcade
This is
cabinet.
the shit that this man gets for
Dude,
gifts.
speaking of gifts.
Yeah.
All right. Both of you.
Okay.
I hate your lives. I got a family board game. Some Sour Patch.
I'm sorry.
And some Sour Patch Kids.
Now listen, it's not their fault.
You're
The
a
game-
poor ass family.
The game was in my wish list because Rebecca told me about it, and I put it at the bottom of my wish list as like a reminder to myself to get it one day.
Yeah.
But out of my whole wish list, that's what was selected. And I was just
Damn.
like, it's just not fair, man.
Look,
my
Hey.
friends get the coolest
Hey.
shit.
keep that same energy for their birthdays.
I would never.
Yeah.
I would never.
I absolutely would.
It's not about that. It doesn't matter. Listen,
Shit.
listen. I had a great birthday. Didn't matter what showed up from Amazon. I had a wonderful birthday.
I'll be putting that shit in my birthday list.
Pay me what you owe. All right.
I got like
Damn.
But I was thinking of
Family
you
board
guys.
game.
I was just it was a game you got to play with others.
What board game is it?
It's an exploding kittens game Rebecca was telling us about.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
yeah, I don't want that for my birthday.
Right. Of
no.
course not.
No.
And I was just like, I didn't say anything. I would never, but just
Hopefully, they're not listening to the show.
Delvin just lives such a charmed life. Like,
Yo,
I don't get a goddamn thing for my birthday ever.
I
And the
put it
funny
in
part was
my
they're
birthday
like,
list.
listen, I'm being somewhat disingenuous. I also got, but the dads will understand why I'm maybe being this way.
Mhm.
I got a $25 gift card to Chili's.
Okay.
So that's a
Do
date.
you go to Chili's?
No.
But
that's one of your problems.
That's a date where I get to,
right. That's okay. What can I give him that it can also benefit me?
Yes.
right. Or I order in dinner. Right. It's $25 off. And I got a $25 gift card to the movie theaters again, which is yet.
So what you should do is take that and go by yourself.
Yes, you should. I would 100% do
Go
that.
eat the Chili's. One ticket.
Yes.
Yeah.
One ticket, please.
It's a self date. You taking yourself out. Go to Chili's, go to the movies.
Yeah.
So Delvin, thank you for my birthday present. I got one of the best birthday presents I got was from Delvin.
Yeah. It's kind of bad.
My daughter got me a little duck desk thing that it's a little toy and you wind it up and it walks across the desk, little duck, for a couple bucks.
That's dope. And the funny thing is, he has another birthday gift here. I just haven't mailed it off yet.
Shit.
He literally does. I just haven't had a chance to go to the post office.
Is it some of them weed drinks he been asking for?
That'd be great. Speaking
What?
of, look at what just came in the mail.
Look at that.
Oh, it came to me. Oh, it's funny. Oh. I'll pack one in the package.
That farm
Let's see if we
bill, they had a vote to appeal the farm bill stuff that's supposed to go in effect in November, and that vote did not pass at all, which just like the other one, I'm not expecting any of this. I'm expecting all of this to become illegal in like 6 months.
Yeah.
So like you have like a window right now for 6 months. Like I'm going to buy one like every month just in case. Because I think that's all going to go away here soon.
I still have your can in the refrigerator, so I'm going to try to send it off, see what happens.
So
If I go to prison, I go to prison.
I don't know the can. Speaking of
I live
can,
in California.
how do I get the Yoshi bucket?
I can just order it for you.
I mean, no, I have a $25 gift card. I was going to go see the movie now.
Or
How do I get
order
the-
it on
You have to just
AMC.com.
buy it from AMC.
Like
You
just
buy
the
it from
bucket?
website.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I did with the Wolverine bucket.
Send
Yeah,
me
they
the
sell
link.
them now just as
Let me see if
devices.
it's still open. I'll send it to you in a
Oh,
second.
it's already closed?
I got to find out if it's ready, if it's still open for pre-order. Hold on one second.
But yeah, I was thinking about both of you. It's just like there are times where it's like I have to buy my own presents, you know.
Yep.
It's like, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll get myself something.
Well, I've had a birthday where I've got nothing, and ever since then I'm like, y'all will never get me like that again.
I'll never get me like that again.
Never again. And I let it be known. Like,
Damn. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
wife recently, my wife was telling me how much she hated our dining room. She wanted more like decor and furniture and stuff, which I understood because we don't really ever have any of that stuff around. And so I bought her a bunch of this stuff, and we left it in the garage because nobody wanted to put it together. So Delvin, you were talking about like your arcade, and that's why I told my wife while we were away this week. I told my daughter, she was home for spring break. I was like, hey, Victoria, you want to earn $100?
It's spring break already?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
them. And she was like, absolutely, because she's a broke college kid. And I was like, yeah, put all this together. I told my wife, I was like, I don't understand why you were fretting about this. Just like, we have our lesbian daughter. Just get her and her friends on the task. Love that shit
that
up
is a
in like
smart thing.
30 minutes. And they did like, it's like Oompa Loompas. Started like team lifting that bitch. They started getting together. The drill's going. It was just like erected itself. I was like, see, we're not putting furniture together. We don't have to do that.
Right.
We have adult
I'm
money.
trying to figure out why Delvin Jr. ain't put together that arcade cabinet.
100%.
Oh, if I hadn't put the arcade cabinet together, boy, it
I would-
would fall apart within 15 minutes.
My daughter made a TikTok. She was like, I love that my dad needs something put together. He asked his lesbian daughter instead of his son. I was like, you're 100% right. I would never ask Jack.
Exactly.
Like, do you want that thing to work? Like, you want the door to like just
Yeah.
come off or something? Like,
Yes.
no.
My son would put it together, and half of the pieces would be on the floor.
Well, then you get your daughter to do it. She
Maybe.
seems like the one who's got the sense.
Like,
She
it works
might do
though.
it.
That's what he'd tell me. It works though.
Yeah.
Jesus. Sons, y'all got to do better. Y'all, come on. We got to do
They
better.
just don't have attention to detail. They're just like,
Just
plus-
follow the instructions. I don't even need you to
Jack's-
have attention to detail.
Jack's going to prom Friday, and he's like he's just like an Instagram kid. Like he's got a ton of attention to detail for him.
Yeah, fam.
He's got attention to detail in his outfit and his hair and his accessories. Like, yeah, he's got all of that detailed out.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, heaven forbid you ask him to do something.
Damn, is this Yoshi bucket sold out? Have they been selling it?
So
You might
I,
have
don't
to
know.
go to the theater to get it.
I can't
Yeah,
even
that's
get
what
the
it looks
Yoshi bucket. You
Yeah, because people
fuckers.
are like selling it online for like way too much.
Oh, you
like.
fuckers.
Yeah, I'm like, how is that even possible? It's not even until April.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just go see the movie.
You might have to go to the theater and get it.
I'm not
Or-
gonna. They won't have it.
Oh, they will. They'll have it.
My theaters never have that stuff. Every time I go, they won't have it.
Well, when I go out, I'll get it for you. Because it's
Okay.
always at my theater. Every time.
If not, that's fine. I'll just go see the movie. At least I didn't have to pay full price for the movies. Save myself
Yeah.
$25 for my birthday.
I'll just grab 2 buckets.
For my birthday, we'll pitch it on part of our date night. Great. Thanks, guys.
It's my date night. The hell with
That
y'all.
does not exist.
Shit. I have definitely gone to the movies by myself. I'm taking.
I do that
myself
too. I will do that.
out. Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna do that for the Mario movie. That feels a bit much.
Did you even see the first one?
I didn't see it in the theaters. I waited for it to come out to Netflix. But this one I think I'll go see in theaters.
I would go by myself, but my son wants to go to the movie everywhere I go, so it's fine. I would never end up going by myself, so it's like, all right.
Look, tell him, look, you can't go unless you put this cabinet together and follow the instructions.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
You should be able to put the an arcade cabinet together. That's pretty
It's
basic.
instructions. Just follow them. Like, if you can't do that, you don't deserve the movies.
Wait for your kids to get a little older.
It's a low bar.
Yeah, exactly.
I do this to them all the time. This is not new for them.
Exactly.
They put together stuff.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah, my daughter, she's good. My son, if I give him instructions, he will follow them.
No, he wouldn't.
He does.
We've all seen your
I do
son.
it now.
Yeah.
We've seen your son in the middle of this show.
He wants to be on
You'd
screen
give
so
him
bad.
you'd give him a pile of something to put together. He'd make a crown out of it. Be running around sideways. He's turned the box into a spaceship. He's already in his
Yeah.
own fucking world, man.
I love that.
I've seen your
Nah.
son.
His 80s.
Donnie's
he
100%
allows
right.
him to
Jeff's like,
focus
yeah, you
his
got that
acting.
cabinet together. He's gonna be like, ah.
He'll have the cabinet together while he's watching an anime and playing with his toys all at the same
He's
time.
turned the
Like, he's
cabinet
got a
into a
superpower.
sled. He's about to come down the fucking stairs on. He's like, I got it.
Yeah. That's
I
not
can fly.
Yeah.
Funny.
I'm not too worried about it.
You should be.
You should
Nah,
be.
he builds his Legos
you
and
should,
everything.
you
He
should
follows
very
the
much well
instructions.
be.
Not too worried about it.
I'm looking for more stuff they got on my list now. This gave me some more ideas. If y'all buying it, I'll put it on the list.
I need friends and family like yours, man. You
Hey, man.
charmed life.
I'll be on a cruise for my birthday.
Fuck me, man. A cruise.
Look,
That doesn't even seem fair.
Going on a Disney cruise.
If I bought my own birthday, I had still do the vacation part. Like I still did that part too.
okay, man. They know.
I'm gonna try to finagle a TV out of it too.
That's a good idea.
God,
That's
the
a
whole
great
TV,
idea.
that would blow my
Yeah.
mind.
I was supposed to get a TV for Father's Day, but I decided no, we need a dryer because they took me to Best
I
Buy to
remember.
buy me a TV. I was like, can't do it. We need this dryer.
Yeah.
So I don't need a dryer now.
I'd have got my
TV.
TV.
Yet.
Y'all just gonna be using the clothes.
No, I don't live in your house, Johnny. My dryer's last. My
Yet.
dryer's
You don't
last.
need a dryer yet. Give it a minute.
That dryer lasted 8 years.
Goodness.
That's a good wine for a dryer.
John 32. I've been on multiple Disney cruises. This will be the third one. There's no extra thoughts. They're awesome.
Interesting. I never been on a Disney
They're
cruise.
I love them. They're great. The food is amazing. I mean, it's like being in Disneyland. It's great.
Oh.
Good times. People
On a boat.
leave gifts at your door.
They leave gifts at
Very
your
cool.
door?
Yeah, so like all these little like tchotchkes and little Disney stuff, like everybody has like these nameplates that you put on your door. And under the nameplates you have little like pouches or whatnot. And people will just come by and drop stuff in the pouches. So people legitimately buy a bunch of different little toys and things of that nature to just share throughout the cruise. So my wife will buy a bunch of things, put them together in little baggies, and then she'll just go pixie dust people's doors or whatnot. And
That's
so
dope.
you'll come home with a bunch of little toys and little cool things. Um,
See,
we had somebody make us like this Star Wars nameplate for our last name. So it's like a whole community. When you
that's
go on a
dope.
cruise, that they do all of this stuff.
See,
And
now
yeah,
hearing you
so
talk about this cruise, I now decided to look up the Super Nintendo Land in Universal Studios Orlando. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday.
hmm we took Hudson to the one out
Nice. Rub
here
it in there,
a
Delvin.
few years ago. I mean, look, it's birthday season for us. You were first,
Yeah,
and now me and Delvin
yeah.
are next.
Because see, now you done gave me the idea. Like, now I kind of want to go to Super Nintendo World. I bet they just built it like in March. Like, it's ready now, so I can
Some
probably
board game
go.
with some candy. I'd like to travel across this country.
I
Yeah, we're
might just
trying to
do this.
do a Disney cruise out of Fort Lauderdale. We want to do a Disney cruise and like Disney World
It's true, John
type of thing
32.
at some point.
When you want to do it?
We were gonna try to do it for our 45th birthday this year, but that ain't gonna happen. So maybe next year.
Maybe I'll meet you up there then.
Yeah, let's put that together. Let's make a plan.
Yeah, maybe I'll go to Orlando and go to Disney. I'll meet you there.
Well, yeah, for sure. Because
Because
yeah,
you're
I
going
think
to
the
Disney,
cruise
I
will
can
be
just,
about a Fort Lauderdale.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
Fort Lauderdale's 30 minutes away
around the
from me,
corner.
not even that. I can go on
hmm
a cruise. I can just go to Disney and meet you there.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Sorry,
idea.
Donnie.
George is not that far. He just needs his wife to care. That's all. Just to care. Like, hey, we
I remember for my 40th, people pitched in and got me a monitor. It was great.
That's dope. I think
Yeah.
my 40 was like the bad birthday. That was the one where I got like nothing. That was
Mm.
also like the month later I got divorce papers. That was terrible. So that's kind of how I knew things were over. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah,
that was it. Hey, but ever since then, boy, it has stepped up. I'm the best divorce I've ever had. It has been all Millhouse for me, baby. I can't complain.
It's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, I guess we can get into the news now.
I haven't been tuned in or anything for a couple of days, so I don't know how much it is. I tried to check in on this Xbox stuff before we started, but I may have missed some stuff because today was the GDC thing, right?
I didn't watch the GDC thing.
I just
sure.
read the IGN
But
article.
I heard about this Project Helix stuff.
Well, this was announced last week, so that's the big news.
Mhm.
The day after the podcast last week,
Always.
Xbox talked about Project Helix. It's Microsoft Gaming's next console. Project Helix, which they said that they would talk about GDC, which they did today. In the announcement tweet from our new CEO Asha Sharma, said that Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. So rumors confirmed the next Xbox is a gaming PC. Jez said, and this was before today happened, Jez said, we know it's essentially a gaming PC at its core, with the Xbox full screen experience from the Xbox Ally handheld has its front end, mentions that they're working around the clock to polish the Xbox full screen experience user interface and make it as console focused as possible. Now, from that announcement day, the rumor mill took off that weekend. It's like
Mhm.
Friday, Saturday. We're hearing it could be native backward compatible. Like you could actually play your Xbox discs somehow. Like you could put them into a CD drive it would read the file and play them. There was a lot of stuff that came out. I don't know how much of any of this has been true. We were thinking maybe at GDC we would get some clarification on what we were doing. And in the one article that I read, again, shout out to IGN. So if this is bad, be mad at them. I didn't get any information, really, any confirmation on Helix beyond it being a PC-based platform, because their future of Xbox presentation today, hosted by Jason Ronald, who was their Xbox, he's like the Xbox Series developer guy, engineer. Everything he said today was basically same things I think we already knew about, besides it being a PC, because they talked about next gen stuff, right? They've got an AMD thing, which they've already announced. They talked about path tracing, ray tracing, next gen FSR. Like, yeah, we would expect all of those things, those bullet points. You did say next gen texture compression. Cool. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's cool. Let them do that. The new stuff that I did pick up on, they said the Xbox full screen experience, which is what the ROG Ally had, that's now being called Xbox mode in Windows. Like, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, it'll be here in April.
It comes out in April, so that'll roll out to all Windows users. I'll read more of this and we'll come back to that. Project Helix, Xbox is committed to keeping games from 4 generations of Xbox playable for years to come. He also spoke about back compat and that they're hoping to have some new games playable in new ways than ever before. So they really danced around the topic, but it seems like whatever this thing is has some, I guess, native compatibility, whether it be emulator. It doesn't sound like the cloud is their answer for back compat completely, which is neat. That's cool, I think. It says the alpha Helix kits will go out to developers in 2027, January. So, I mean, I don't think that would point to a launch, right?
I mean,
Anytime soon.
It could, because it's just a PC. So
yeah, and I guess you could always reserve that right. Also, like, I feel it's weird for. I mean, well, hang on, I can get into it in a minute. He said the days of people defining themselves as a label gamer, console gamer, a PC gamer, a mobile gamer, he said it doesn't really exist anymore. Gamers are gaming; they want gaming on their terms. Again, this is their whole, you're the center of their gaming ecosphere. Again, it's
just
PC.
Everything is an Xbox
PC
wrapped
gaming
around a different package.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So, like, all right, so big takeaways. We have confirmation that the next Xbox is a gaming PC. Now, it's going to be the gaming, like, before today's stuff, what I wanted to talk about before I went on vacation is the stuff that I was talking about in Discord. Like, I think I've said this for some time now. I think this is a good direction for Xbox. I think it's a good way for them to differentiate themselves, but I also see it as them, as I've always said, this is Xbox being anchored to, being absorbed by Windows. This is Xbox taking a migration of their platform. I put that in air quotes, what's left of it, quote unquote, their platform, and they're just going to try and reinvest it into Windows gaming. I think that's a good thing for them, given where they are. I think they could try to claw back a console market share. I think it'd be really expensive, and I don't think they want to do that. And I think this is a good kind of like tangent. It's a good little, zag for Xbox, again, because they own Windows. Like, this makes a lot of sense. Now, what I wanted to say was, before today's presentation, I was hoping, like, I saw a couple different ways that this could happen. You could just have it's a PC and you have the Xbox full screen experience and that's it. That'd be like a very arbitrary create Xbox Ally kind of way of doing this. And that, I think that's like the worst way to do it, personally. I'm like, this is the least appealing pitch of this. Then there's like the option that they could have like a dual partition kind of PC that literally runs an Xbox. That, like, when you hit Xbox mode, it literally is an Xbox. And then you could just like sideload into Windows. Like, when this started to come out, the whole Helix thing kind of turned into one thing. I was kind of hoping something like that. Like, you could get more of a console experience out of it than like ultimately the point that I'm making is the biggest deterrent that I saw in any of this today was them basically confirming the full screen experience as being Xbox mode. That I found disheartening, because I mean, if this thing is still a couple years away from launching, which that's how I read, we'll start testing in 2027. So they've got time to improve that. But the Xbox full screen experience sucks. It has always sucked. Like they're a long way away from that being a console. And that's been somewhat, you guys have heard this every week, but that's been some concern of mine this whole time since the Ally was announced. I was like, this can't be, like, that can't be it. Like, hopefully it's better than that. And I don't know. Sounds like that might be it. Which is, it's still not nothing, but man, I was hoping that they would have tried a little harder.
This to me is just Xbox's version of the Steam machine. Xbox
I don't even know if
big
I
picture
honestly
mode.
I don't even think you can count that. Like actually, I think there's I forgot the bears and the porridge. There's a Goldilocks thing here, where there's like bad, medium, good. Like there's a range, right? The Xbox full screen experience is Play Night.
I'm not saying that
it's a
that
games
good, bad, or
launcher.
indifferent. It just
It's a
is what it is.
controller-based games launcher,
Mhm.
right? That APIs short links, like short hooks from your desktop into a launcher, and that's cool. It lets you launch stuff using a controller, and it does turn off some Windows background processes that aren't needed. So it's not nothing, but that's not an operating system. That's not going to deliver your updates. That's not going to partition your hard drives. That's not going to like that's not it's
Yeah.
not a UI.
Yeah. That's not what I'm.
It's
That's
just
not
an
what I'm
app.
saying. So Steam has Steam OS.
Right.
Microsoft has Windows. This is their version of what Steam
Yeah,
Machine
no,
is
I
trying
get
to
it.
do.
I
Get
just
your Xbox. Here's a big picture mode that makes it console friendly
right.
and makes it easy
But
to
Steam
adjust.
OS is more than that.
Steam OS is more than that because it's built just for running games. Like that's what it's
Right,
for.
but like you can still do all of the Steam settings, account navigation, store navigation. You can do all of that from it.
Okay.
It's all built in.
We'll find out in April if you can do any of that type of stuff from this. But
Right, well,
I imagine that's what it'll
I'm
do.
assuming, yeah, like from the day they announced the full screen experience, one of my complaints is like they're building it as they go. That's exactly what's happening. They're like, this is the path we're going. They're announcing it before it's even been built. They're like, they just keep adding to it. And I think I was hoping for a little bit more investment from the $1 trillion company, personally.
Yeah, I think they're in a weird place because who are you selling this to really? Like if you're trying to make it a console and you're trying to appeal to people who want a console, any kind of PC type stuff is typically going to turn them off. Like partitioning, you were going to talk to me about partitioning and dual booting. I just want to turn on the damn console and play my Xbox.
Again, in my head, that's kind of what I was hoping. As I was seeing a gaming PC that when you press start for the first time, it pops up a 2-option menu, and it's like, do you want to deploy to Windows first or Xbox mode? And if you clicked Xbox mode, it literally looks and operates like an Xbox until you hit the Windows thing. And if you hit Windows mode, it opens like a PC, and you go through the onboarding like PC like you normally would, and then you could start the Xbox app, right? Because I was hoping, I don't want to say hoping, but I think there's an appeal here to this device. If it can do what they say it can do, if it's PlayStation, I'm going to say PlayStation 5 better, because all the rumors is this is better than whatever they're cooking up for PS6. But let's just stay at PS5 just to not turn into a console wars thing. If you can give me a better than PS5 performant gaming PC that I can launch games from a television using a controller for $1,000, that's a pretty sweet deal. Like you really can't. This is kind of really hard to do that yourself. So if they can do that, I think there's appeal to this device. Not like a console market, not like 100 million people, because it's a niche thing. But I think there's an appeal of this device that could be good. But if it's just the Xbox full screen experience, new Xbox mode on top of Windows, I wasn't personally interested in this, but I had a little bit more hope for it, thinking that it was maybe a little bit more than just the full screen experience. I wanted it to be a little bit more than full screen. Like that part kind of lets me down. But maybe by the time they launch it, maybe there's a lot more to the full screen experience. Because again, right now it's Play Night. It's just a launcher. It's Armory Crate. It's Armory Crate for Windows, and that's cool. But it's not. That's nothing I would consider like a console experience. That's not a console experience.
Yeah.
But what you're talking about becomes more and more complicated for the base user.
Yeah.
And that is why I think they won't do any of that, because unless you're really like, you know what, we only want the hardest of the hardcore who understand PC gaming to some extent, then you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because then you've just alienated anybody who's just looking for, I just want to turn it on, put in my Xbox games and play Xbox.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen a lot of enthusiasm since the announcement. I think that's almost to be said every time there's anywhere like a code name. Gamers like hardware. We like hardware generation cycles. Like, so I think that's a lot of it. I'm trying to keep like the most optimistic, of opinions, because I do think this is a good space for Xbox. I appreciate John 32 confirming that Sweet Hangs and PSVG have been calling this for a long time. The day that it was announced and like all the stuff started breaking the conversation and whatnot, yeah, and like I feel almost like completely validated enough to like even remove myself from this. It was like, yeah, no, I get it. I feel like I've been seeing this for the whole time. This is what I've been saying, and I just see it as, yeah, it's coming to roost. I do think this box is going to challenge what people consider a console, just like the Steam Deck and the Ally did. And I think that's going to further push this drive. And I'm interested to see how it could go. Because on one hand, I definitely think the reason the console exists because people don't want to mess with PCs. But I also think in 2026, more than ever, there is an ability and accepted amongst, I think, gamers a lot more than before of putting up with some configuration.
Yes.
Right. You see these retro handhelds and the Androids and the people who are doing the Steam Machine shit, or there are other Linux distros. There is a group of people out there that they're not scared or worried about, pulling down Windows updates or doing their own things or changing DLLs. Like that exists too. So I think this box could be focused for them.
Yeah, if that's the case, yeah, you're looking at just a really small niche.
100%.
When that happens, my thing is, okay, so then what the hell is a Helix version of a game? Does that even exist?
I think
Or
it's
is
just
it
a PC. It's just
PC
PC
games.
All
And
this
so
is
then-
just PC. And
and
unless
then-
we want to get into like nuance and minutia and try to make it about like it's a gaming
Right.
PC.
And so with that,
Let's
I'm like,
stop.
okay,
Stop it.
so then you're not getting any actual Helix games. They don't exist. It
I
is
was
literally
wondering-
just the PC version of the game, and it plays on this the same way and gets a tag like it's deck verified. So this
That's
is Helix
back-
verified.
Before when I thought it was maybe more than the full screen experience, maybe when they were going to do like some sort of like actual Xbox hypervisor or partition drive or something, I was thinking that it would be a really cool way to differentiate themselves from other gaming PCs if only their line of gaming PCs could do it. Like if it was like native back compat and you needed something on board to do it, and it's like, yeah, you can game on any PC, but if you want to play OG Xbox games or 360 games or whatever, you can only do it natively here. I was like, that's something to sell.
I
like,
think that's
at least
still going
it's-
to be the case.
I think all of this is, I think it's just Windows. I think everything is just Windows, and like you'll one day be able to turn it on, and if you want to, you'll be able to do this. Because if it was more than what I was thinking, I think they would have said it today, and they didn't. They just said it feels like more of the same, the full screen experience. Like I think they're going to try
make
to
a game for Xbox, make it for PC.
We'll probably get some sort of 360, Xbox One container, like emulation
Mhm.
container,
Yep,
because that's
what
the
I'm
easiest
guessing.
way to do it. GTA 6 is brought up by D-Life. It's interesting with the timing of this. Does it even matter?
So
if GTA 6 is
very
coming
simple.
out, if
It's
GTA 6
not-
is
it's-
coming out in 2026, and this thing
it's
doesn't
going
launch
to run
until
on this for Series X. That's all
Right.
it is. You're going to get the Series X version of this. There will not be a Helix version. It won't make the game any better because the Helix is just running PC games.
so that
So
would
until
mean
it comes to PC,
that it's exclusive to the Xbox app on PC. And how does that feel
no.
with Rockstar?
that's
Because they're not going to
happen.
release the PC version with, like, if you could play it on PC via the Xbox app, whatever we're calling that, right? The Windows gaming app, you could play GTA 6 on it, but not on Steam because they didn't release it on Steam.
So what I'm thinking is when you play GTA 6 on Project Helix, if there is no PC version of the game by then, all you're doing is playing the Xbox Series
Right,
X
which
version.
de facto would make GTA 6 on PC exclusive to the Xbox app
No.
because
I don't
nobody
mean
else
through
could
the
play it.
Xbox app. I mean is you're playing it through whatever the emulation version of Xbox Series X
Oh,
is,
okay. You're
not through
thinking that it's
Steam. It's
see.
just the
I don't
Series
think it's an
X
emulated thing.
compat
I think
version.
it's gonna run natively. And GTA 6 is an interesting one because of the timing. Like I've seen a lot of I think Xbox like fan accounts talking about I'm gonna play GTA 6 better than a pro or whatever, and it's I don't even know if you're playing GTA 6 at this point because the timeline right now is that GTA 6 comes out this fall, I think is what we're
Mhm.
guessing, right?
Yeah.
And this thing doesn't come out until 2027. I would say late 2027 at the earliest, maybe
Mhm.
2028. So, like,
Mhm.
why are we even thinking about that by then?
Because
Like,
they're
the
because people are
PC
excited for
port
that.
of GTA 6 will probably already be out by then.
Maybe.
Or what I would guess, maybe this launches with the PC port of GTA 6. Maybe this launches somewhat near or coincides with that. Maybe they get Rockstar to let them launch, 6 months early for them, and then it comes to PC rollout
That ain't
everywhere
gonna
else.
happen.
But it's already going to be post-release. It's already post-launch.
It's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna upres." The AI upscaling that they're talking about is like FSR. They're not talking about
It did
for
say
PC type stuff.
next gen FSR, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Which
the PC stuff.
FSR 4 is a pretty big leap over like the
Mhm.
current iterations of FSR.
Mhm. But I don't see this being for GTA 6 because the GTA 6 you'll be playing on this thing is just the Series X version.
When this
of the
came
game.
out, I thought of my Xbox friends, and I think this is a soft landing spot for many of them. They get to kind of have their cake and eat it too. They get to be the PC gamer, still have their Xbox library. Like, yeah, I think this is a good end for them. It's a good like tangent for them to pull out of.
Yeah. I don't think this is for me though. That's the
I
thing.
don't.
I don't think.
I know. I'm not interested. You've lost me at Windows. Like
Yeah,
I'm
my
done.
whole thing is why would I buy this if I could just have the Steam Deck or the Steam machine?
Why are you saying what? The reason I'm pointing back is you say that, and I've seen other people say that. Why are y'all saying that? This and here, let me ask. This is not gonna like. This is gonna wipe the floor with a Steam Deck or a Steam machine in like output. Like they're just not. They're not comparable products.
I feel like the Steam, by the time this comes out, there'll probably be a new improved Steam Deck or Steam machine.
I don't know.
That'll probably.
I don't think so.
No,
that'll probably be cheaper.
The answer to what you're saying, I'm the reason I'm more interested. Why aren't you saying PS6? Why did you go to Steam machine?
Because the reason why I got a Steam Deck was to play PC games,
right,
and not have to deal with anything. That's why I didn't say PS6 or anything like that.
Okay, I got you.
And Steam Deck is just kind of entry level. I don't have to do too much to kind of
super bottom end.
Yeah, bottom end. Don't have to do too much to make it work. Just kind of get into it. And this, from what I heard, this Xbox probably gonna be the rumor. This thing's gonna be pretty expensive.
It's got to be.
Yeah, like $1,200.
Yeah. Probably closer to $1,200. If the PS5 Pro is $750, and that thing ain't going down in price.
Yeah,
I don't see this being anything less than.
It's hard to even think prices because what world are we living in 2 years from now?
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Who knows if California's even going to be here?
But what I would tell you on pricing,
correct.
On pricing, this Xbox is supposed to be more performant than the PlayStation 6. So you can at least think whatever you're thinking PS6, think more.
Yeah, but my thing is
the funny thing
probably going to be more
performant than the PS6. Is it even going to matter at that point?
That was my thing.
That is stuff we don't even need to get into until it comes.
Because my thing is, I'm going to get. I know I'm going to get a PS6. That's a given. That's a guarantee. I'm getting a PS6.
Yeah, then
that's my main. My side would be like,
bitch, no, it's not. The Switch is going to be your man. Stop playing.
Well, yes, that's my main powerful console.
The reason I try to push back is only because, like, when this came up, all the console stuff, like the console war stuff, flared right back up, like immediately. And it's like I kind of hate that every time this happens, we have to view everything through an Xbox versus PlayStation lens, because it's like, again, I feel almost detached now. I feel like I've completely walked my loop of Xbox therapy, and like I'm looking at it, it's like they're not doing that anymore. Yeah. Why do we keep holding them to that standard? You know, it's This isn't a console, man.
My
It
conversation has always
doesn't
been
matter.
I want the PC experience on a low end that I can just get in and like that's what I want the Steam Deck for. And originally when they were saying this about the Xbox, like okay, that looks like a cool alternative to the Steam machine or something like that.
Yeah.
And then when I hear about it, like, oh, I don't think I want this.
I think
Especially since I played the Xbox version of the Steam Deck. I'm like,
I think
I
there's
don't
real
like how this
appeal
plays.
to unify, like to bring the PC experience, to people through a device like this.
Yes.
The Xbox full screen experience just isn't that.
And
It's not that interface that's needed to do that with. Like that's the downside in all of this. But I really hope
Yeah.
they pull that thing together because its current state, I would rather. Like I've seen a lot about the Xbox ROG Ally, right? And I had two
I have
Xbox,
one.
and
And that's why I have this
I
opinion.
had two Xbox Allies, and I can 100% tell you that I'd rather use Armory Crate than the Xbox full screen experience. Like I'd rather just use the regular Armory Crate. It was better then.
Why use the Xbox full screen experience? Just log into Steam and play your games there.
And
You
that's what
totally
I
can,
do.
and people might do that.
And
I'm
that's
sure
what I do. That's the problem.
I'm sure with this device, they'll do something to try and make it Xbox appeal. I'm sure when you start up, you'll have to navigate through that if you want to just get to Steam. But I think a lot of people might do that. They may just get this and turn it into that. I've seen people say that it could be more closed down than we're expecting. I don't think so. I think I feel like that would be the biggest mistake they could make. If you're going to jump into PC gaming as a platform, then you need to offer everything that PC gamers are allowed to be offered. If you start
I agree.
steering people into certain stores or making it hard to do things, like that's going to ruin it. Like this whole point is we see you out there, we see you doing emulation and PC gaming and playing on and we just want to let you do that as the owner of Windows.
If you're saying we want to meet you where you are
Right,
and just
right.
give you that, then I have to give you everything.
So I don't exactly. And I think it's because they own Windows. Again, this is a soft landing spot for them to once more, maybe the last time, exit console gaming space. Like them and here's the thing, like I'm asking myself this is what does that even mean anymore? Because here's the deal. If I can press a button and launch a game from my controller, for a lot of people, that is that's all that matters. They don't care about the updates until they have to do it, right?
Mhm.
But they don't really care. Like to them, that is a console, and if that's what makes them happy and they feel like it's an Xbox, then be my guest. But I think most people realize that this is them they're saying the Xbox is the PC as a soft way of like pulling out of Xbox. Yeah, we'll just make it every watch them start reporting. We've got 3 trillion Xbox devices. Like they just start counting every Windows 11 device under the sun.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat excited for him. Like I'm excited for the content. Like I think the approach, while not novel because we have the Steam machine, doing it so open from the Windows side, I have a lot of questions. Like there's a curiosity. How are you doing security? How are you deploying updates? How are drivers being managed? Are you doing that Xbox, which you should be doing, or are you pushing that down through Windows? What about accessories? What about peripherals? Do my guitars work? I have so many questions, and I'm not interested. I'm just more curious. I'm curious to see what exactly they're doing. But I think of Sean. I think of friends. I think Sean would love this if he could just have native Xbox games and this click Steam and like in my head I see the content creators. I see the influencers of the world. I see them like showing off Retro Deck, playing Pokemon Fire Red, playing Breath of the Wild, switching over to Steam, playing Gears of War, playing Halo, playing Last of Us. There's a pitch there. That's something, right? There's something you can say that a lot of other people can't. There's some appeal.
Content creators.
But they already have that. Like,
yeah,
that to me
but
doesn't
it
make
doesn't
any damn sense.
But we see it in our own Discord, dude. Come on, don't make me say it. You know exactly what we're talking about. That's been there the whole time. I've been saying that for years, but nobody cares because Xbox and PlayStation didn't say it. This is Xbox saying it's a device made for it, versus you just doing it out of a Windows machine. So,
yeah, I don't think so. I don't see that at all. It's like I see this thing being so niche. I just don't see people being like, well, look at all these I already have that. It already exists. You already have this machine. You have Helix. It
Yeah,
exists
maybe just
on
not.
your freaking
Yeah,
PC already.
maybe just you guys.
Especially when they push that Windows or the Xbox mode to everything.
Yeah, maybe not to you guys. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, Barrett, he shared some of these things. He's like, I just don't get it. And it's like, yeah, like there's a part of me that wants to say, I think like a traditional console gamer, like that's what I would expect. I would expect you to look at this and be like, that's not what I want. Why do I care? It's like, you shouldn't, because it's not for you. Right? But for
I don't
PC
know who it's
gamers,
for.
for somebody like
It's not
Jack,
for-
Jack
this
would
is
love this.
for PC gamers. This is not for PC gamers.
It is.
It's really not.
It is. It's just not for you.
No, it's not for PC gamers.
You
This
think
is
that
for
any PC gamer is
Xbox.
somebody that doesn't want to like put their own machine together.
Most
on.
of them don't.
Right. And Xbox is saying
and
you
they
don't have
already
to.
have, and that's the thing. Those people already have these things.
I'm just
They
saying
already have it.
I will push back hard on there's not an opportunity in the affordable PC gaming market. There is. There absolutely is. There's like a weird line where like it's hard to buy affordable like performant PC gaming stuff below like $1,500. And you can get cheaper and you can kind of build it yourself, but like there's no easy button. And I'm not saying, again, I feel like I always have to qualify things. I'm not saying this is going to lead to success or 50 million or 20 million. It's not. But like, do I think there's a market there? I do. And I think Xbox is uniquely suited to like try and offer that, because you're just looking at like gaming laptops or some pretty big, like PC rigs, and the price jumps pretty quickly. You can go from 1,000, 2,000 like that. And if they can make something, again, that's even PS5 level at $1,000, that's been my thing with the Steam machine. People are like, why would you get a Steam machine? You get a PS5. It's better. It's like, yeah, but try getting a PC for $1,000 that does that. It's hard. It's actually like hard to find that. It's hard to do, especially if you don't want, a PC, like a big gaming PC and the RGB lights and fans and all the shit that usually comes with it. I would have liked to have seen what the console looked like. It would have been nice for them to actually say something today. I expected something. It's like they basically just said we're making a gaming PC. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. Any other thoughts? Have you found what you were looking for, Dev?
No.
No?
I disagree. I don't think this is for PC people at all. I think this is an appeal to try to stoke something in the Microsoft Xbox space.
I mean, of course, it's
to give
Xbox
people
making it. Like I
And
don't think anybody would
see-
argue that it's not. I'm
and
just
I
saying
don't
that
see
there
PC
is appeal.
gamers being like, "Oh, I want that thing." Most
don't
of
even
them
know what it
don't
is
build
yet.
most of them don't build their own PCs. They go to somebody who builds it for them, or they find a
By
pre-built.
pre-builds.
Yeah. And I don't think, and if you're looking for that experience on PC, you're going to find that you can find $1,000 PC builds.
Yeah, but theirs might be better.
I don't think it will be.
I'm not saying it will be. I'm not saying I don't think it will be. I'm just saying what's being presented is that it would be
I don't think that's what's being presented at all.
better than PS5, a PS6 better performant box for around $1,000.
Yeah, I still think you can get a PC that it does that. It
Show
is
me the
very
pre-build
possible.
off the shelf where I can just walk in and do that.
I'll find you one.
I'm sure you will, but obviously you understand the point I'm making. Everyone does. Like I'm almost like annoyed that I have to defend this. Like, do we need to bring up Macro Center or Best Buy and comb through the options you're referring to, Dev? Come on, man.
No, we don't need to do all that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Completely. I do not think that's what this is.
Like, I know it's possible to buy a PC, but it's not like it doesn't just, that product doesn't just like exist. Like, you can't point to it. You can't be like, that one. You just get that one. No, you got to go and shop and find and all that. People don't want to.
You definitely could until this RAM thing jumped off. That changed everything.
I
But
also
before
think it's just
yeah,
like
it
a
was
word of
easy to
mouth
find a
thing. Like
pre-built.
you can't say, I think that's some of the appeal of the Steam machine is you don't have to try and figure out what to buy or what's graphics card or how much. You just the Steam machine, the Xbox, right. Like that's kind of that console pitch. I think that's what they're trying to do just into the PC
You
space.
just said it, the console pitch.
Yeah. And that's what they're
PC
trying to
gamers
do
aren't looking for that.
into PC. Hey,
Yeah,
that's been my ping the whole time. I've been saying
not
that,
gonna
Dev.
work.
I agree
It's
with you
not gonna
there.
work.
My whole point of this the whole time is that that's not what console people want, though. console people don't want that. That's why
And
consoles
PC
exist.
people aren't going to want this.
But I do think there are some Xbox fans that I think would be open to doing both.
Yes,
Life.
there
Yeah.
are some. There's like 12 of
Yeah.
them.
No, there's
And
more than that.
13.
It's the same retro
13.
handheld people, and if the performance is way better, that's going to be Digital Foundry's going to do the video. Like, this is better than that, and there's people that only care about that too. So I don't just throw it out there and be like, "Oh, this is garbage." I don't think so. I just don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for us.
Yeah, I don't think it's garbage. I just don't think it's going to do well at all. I really don't,
That sucks.
unfortunately.
I'm rooting for you, Rude, Sean, Nathan,
I'm
Mo.
not.
I hope it's good. But you've lost me at Windows. I did not just nuke every Windows device I own to do this. Like, I'm not doing this, especially the full screen experience. Absolutely not. Like, that's the hardest of no's. So, but I actually feel like I'm I'm just not interested. I just don't want that. Like, I didn't get rid of my gaming PC to just buy another one. I don't want that. So I'm good. But I think for the folks that maybe will be, I do think there's several of them that are like, this is awesome. Everything I want in one thing. I'm happy for them.
About 400,000 of them.
Hey, that's 400,000. I'm super interested to know, like, I would love to see Xbox's numbers, because I am generally curious how many people are paying, like how many people they're marketing towards anymore.
Yeah.
Like how
That is
many do they expect to sell of these things? I think
That's why you got an Xbox.
like I think they're going to sell more than the Steam Machine. I would wholly make that bet out of brand
don't think so.
alone. I think they would sell more.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, I think Barrett said the same thing, and that really shocked me. I'd bet my house on it. Like I so wholly believe it.
I honestly think the Steam Machine, especially if it comes at a better price, is going to sell way more than this thing will.
The Steam Deck didn't sell at all, like comparably speaking.
It's a handheld. If you're looking at a console and you're looking at somebody who's trying to get into the PC space from a console perspective, I think the Steam Machine is way more appealing.
Interesting. Well, it'll be interesting to see how we land on that one, because I am generally like, I wonder, like, what is their core, how many of their core customer base is still there? Like, do they have 20 million people? Like, does that exist? Is it possible?
That's my thing.
I can't throw it
I
out.
don't think there are.
Well, they have
don't
got
think
Game
there
Pass
is.
subscribers. They're there. They've got 30
So
plus
half
million
the
of them.
people forgot they were paying for this and didn't turn off their subscription.
That's been my point since the 4 games thing. Well, this has been my point every time I keep bringing it up, where once they went multi-platform, I kept saying you're not going to see the ramifications of this until later. And now later comes. So, like, what does that look like now? If they don't report numbers to us, we'll never know. But, like, I'm genuinely curious. I actually am genuinely curious. I don't know. Do they sell 20 million of these or 20,000 of these? I don't know.
12.
I don't know. I think it's going to do more than people think. I do. I think there's more appeal here than people are giving credit for. I just think it's different. And we'll see.
I'm going to be really interested to see how it does, because I don't think any of these consoles are going to do good.
Yeah, I can see the PS6 not doing great.
Yeah.
I literally can see people being like, I've got a PS5 Pro. It does everything I needed to do. The games are still coming. And I can't even see the difference in the 4K 120 versus the 4K 60. I think that's another thing, because we saw how long it took to even get people off the PS4 to the PS5. We're at such a diminishing returns point. And then you start throwing higher cost on top of that.
That's the thing.
I think that turns so many people off, because I've already got something that does that.
At some point, I'm really interested in talking to more Xbox folks about this and seeing how interested they are kind of in this thing. Because I see Jack's friends, and I told you this back when we gave him the gaming PC. All of his pals have gaming PCs. I think they would be genuinely interested in this if it was attainable. But, like, I don't think it was a good idea for them to do all this now. If it's as far away as it appears, there was talk that this would come out in 2027. Now they're like, we'll start testing in 2027. It's like, this bitch ain't coming out until 2028.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this now?
And if Jala Jack's friends already have gaming PCs, do they have old Xbox games that they
No,
want to play?
no,
that
they,
would
no, no.
entice
They're not
them?
interested in Xbox at all.
So
That's not the
And
point.
that's the
what
problem.
would the appeal? What
The
would be
appeal
the
would
appeal
just
of
be,
getting?
could there be someone to set the standard of this is like the entry level like gaming PC price? You know, if Xbox could be that, I think that's something for Xbox to try and be. I think that's worth them trying to be. I think they can be that for somebody.
Well, it's better than what they're doing now.
That's my only point.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that's a space that Microsoft could own. Like you could try to own that space. Go do that. I think they can do that. I
It's gonna
believe
be
in that.
Surface all over again.
Listen, I'm not excited about any of this because it's Microsoft. Listen, I mean, yeah.
Swan song.
What did I tell you guys last week? Like, there's a Microsoft of all of this that I don't like, but I'm trying to be somewhat optimistic. You know, because like again, you can build or you can try or try to deal hunt. You can try to find something, but if somebody was like, I want to get into PC gaming, and everyone just knew, like, well, the Xbox is $1,000. Like you could. That's something. If you could establish it as that
$750.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody knows what the Steam machine is, man. The Steam Deck, for all of its influence and all of its stock and everything, 5 million units sold. Nothing.
Yeah, because the difference being here when you have both of these things, yeah, you've got this Xbox that's $1,000, but you're gonna have people saying, yeah, but there's this Steam machine that plays all your Steam games. It already does all that. I think the difference between them is this is a handheld thing versus the thing that I want to put on my television.
Well, then I don't think the Steam machine is going to be that product, because the Steam machine is woefully underpowered compared to this box or even the boxes that exist now.
Well, I agree, but I think most people who are putting it on a TV
don't care.
They're not going to notice that. And
more
that's,
people
again,
care about that.
My diminishing returns thing. Everybody I know who plays console games, they're even looking to get into PC type stuff, do not want to. They don't care. Does it play 60 frames? Sure, okay. 30 frames? They don't.
It's such a different.
They don't care.
It's in such a different perspective, because every time I see the Steam machine get spoken about, all I see are people questioning its limited power, its limited specs, saying it can't do this and it can't do that. And I think in some ways, maybe that casual experience you're talking about the Steam machine is also omitting a lot of things people don't talk about with the Steam Deck. The fact that it doesn't have Fortnite and you can't play all the free-to-play online multiplayer stuff. Like, I think that also limits the Steam machine's appeal to a casual audience. I definitely agree with you. I think that's what Valve wants the Steam machine to be. I'm just not convinced the Steam machine's going to be that, because we don't know the price. We have no idea what's going to launch. But based on what we do know, GPU, the CPU, like it's launching it not better than PS5, and it might cost more than a PS5. Yeah. And I think that's a tough sell for most. Even people that don't care, when they go to look up those things, they're going to see that. And I'm not expecting the Steam machine to really smash through or anything like that.
Yeah, I think I can't see hit the point I was going to say earlier about the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck sold 5 million, but they only sold 5 million because it was only on Steam. Like you can't buy it. Even now, you can't buy it anywhere else.
I get
that's the biggest difference between that and Xbox.
It's fair to compare the two projects, because like they're kind of going for the same market, but the different boxes are so different. Like one is so much stronger than the other. You know, I agree. This is a very Vita 3DS thing, because I've mentioned that in our Discord. I'm interested in the Steam machine because I'm more interested in the experience of buying. Like, I want Steam OS. I'm interested in the launcher more than the machine. The power doesn't matter,
which makes
to
sense.
Me. Right.
I think there's a whole audience that it doesn't know what a Steam machine is or a Steam Deck for that matter, because Steam only sells it themselves.
Like the Steam machine Reddit is full of every day, should I get Steam machine or X? And like 90% of the time, X wins out because X is better. There's so many better things to play games on than a Steam machine. The Steam machine, power-wise, is like a mid-range gaming laptop. Yeah. Like, it's just not very strong at all by modern standards. It's got a good CPU, but the GPU and the VRAM is going to hold it back.
And then I think this thing is going to end up losing the PS6 then. Like, there's also that.
Oh, no, PS6, no. See, I don't think that's where I separate this.
Also,
that's a whole different thing, right?
Yeah, like again, you're fighting for the living room space.
Xbox isn't doing that. Like again, this isn't in my head. This is never going to compete with the PS6. So I'm not even factoring that in. Like I just throw all that out the window. It's like, of course not. This is not that.
The reason I have to factor it in is because when you're going for just the traditional person who's looking for a console to buy games, typically it's like, okay, so this one is way more powerful and it does all of this stuff, but I just want to play video games on my television.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that also want a PC for school, a PC for work, a one to do everything. There's those people too. It's not as many. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this topic without it a console war thing. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this because listen,
I'm not trying to do a
this
console war thing at all.
Will never outsell the PlayStation 6 ever. It won't happen. So why
Again,
why do
I'm not trying to do a
frame
console
it that way?
war thing.
Well,
but we're framing it like we're going after the market and to get the market. But it's like it's not
I'm
meant
talking
win.
I'm talking about traditional gamers and what they're going to probably buy. Like I don't see who this is up.
It's for a niche. It's for a smaller group of people.
Let me ask a more straightforward question about it then. How much does this thing need to sell to make it successful? Like, what is
that
success
is a
with
much
this?
better question. What is success?
Like, is 10 million a success? Is 1 million a success?
Know.
That's the question, really. Like, hey,
because again, I see this as them leaving that market traditionally.
Yes,
right. They're trying. It's basically they're trying to give themselves cover fire. We didn't leave. We're PC now. We've always been PC. It's like I see what you're doing. Yes. So you're pulling out of that, and now we have to see what are the ramifications of that.
Yes,
when the store doesn't sell as much, when you don't get the transactions, now what happens?
And then I'll have to ask the question: if you're PC now, what would be considered a successful PC sale?
I think at that point it comes about costs. You think how much, like, can they be solvent? Can they be profitable? Delvin, now you're walking down the path where I was 2 or 3 weeks ago, where I kept saying I don't see how this doesn't end without studio closures. Yes. That was me 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Because I'm exactly. You start walking down this path, and you're like, yeah, this is not because we all agree. I think we all agree. Even the fans that want this the most, we all agree they're not selling 50 million of these.
No,
they're not.
They're not selling 20 million of these.
I'm inclined to agree with you, but like I don't want to make it seem like it's impossible. It's possible, but I agree with you. I think if they sold 10 million of these, I think that'd be a pretty great start. Yeah. And I don't know if they I don't know if they'll do that, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see if they will.
This is the last hurrah before they decide, okay, we're just going to make games because we can keep studios open if we just make games.
I think that's already been stated. And that's where my concerns have been, because what I think is going to happen is like you anchor Xbox into Windows, and now if Xbox doesn't go well, because it's anchored into Windows, now it's okay to like scale it down slowly. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's about the games, and if the games don't sell well, then you cut a studio, then maybe you cut another one, and then like there'll be right sizing to correct for that. And if you're already in the Windows stack, and Windows is basically Xbox is relegated to Xbox mode, and you're not doing all of that bespoke work of an Xbox, then what happens to like the people that work at Xbox, not the people for the studios, Xbox, but as the people that work for Xbox? Now they don't probably need to be here. Right. Yes, this is where I've been the whole time. I've been like, I don't see how this goes very well, just because their costs are so high. Their costs are through the roof. Their development costs, like they pay so many people. They've got to have the most employees of every gaming company at this point. Yep. They've got like 30 studios. It's so many people.
They're going to get them out of the red, slightly into the black, chop everything off and be like, we are going to just coast and make games. We don't need the rest of you people. We don't need Xbox as a brand. Here are these studios. They make. In fact, they'll keep the Xbox brand just to make games, but they're not going to do their gaming brand. Xbox stuff.
It's their gaming brand. It's Windows G. It's it's Logi G stuff. Yeah, it's the Xbox. It's Xbox mode. Like if you didn't need, I didn't need any more. Like I thought today they might be like, we're making Windows an Xbox, and I was going to be like, that's pretty cool. Like I was hoping to be a bit more impressed because, dude, they're Microsoft, like software, launcher, like this is their shit. Like building UI. I actually thought that they were going to be like, with the press of a button, your PC is now on Xbox, and it was going to like look and operate just like an Xbox. And I thought that was pretty exciting. I was like, that's pretty cool. I think that's something that would appeal to people. When they were like, the full screen experience is now Xbox mode. I was like, we were literally relegating the app, like the whole console to an app, Xbox mode. It's like, oh, we are. To me, I was like, oh, it's Jover. Like we are cooked. Xbox mode? Come on, man. You're better than this. But
Are they though?
Yeah. I mean, I thought so. I thought so. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I thought they were. You know, I expect them to do just have a bit more flash. Like, I kept thinking, like, all right, if you're gonna do this, like, what could they do that others couldn't, given like all that they can do and have access to and Windows, right? Like, could they do like some picture-in-picture, some built-in AI stuff? Show me the reason why I would want this. And I realize it's early. Maybe that all comes later again as they build it as we go. But I don't know. I'm very lackluster take on the full screen experience. You guys know that more than anybody. From the moment it was shown, I was like, this is ass. And if that's the Xbox, that's the console, I'm good. We're good over here. I'm not gonna do that. But more power to him. We'll see. We'll find out in 2028. It feels like it's too far to even talk about that. That's too far away.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
That shit'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, right. We talked about the Steam machine, like if it comes at all, Dev. So it's so far away. It's like I don't even have time to believe that that's real now, because like you could change on Xbox, because you're playing 5 times before then.
Oh, I just meant 2028 will be here like in tomorrow.
Yeah, but no, that's too much time for Xbox to take them at face value. It's too much time. You've given them too much time. Absolutely not.
By June, all of this is changed.
All of it could change. We'll have exclusives again. There'll be an actual box. Like, all of it could change. That's too much time. No, we'll see. Valve had their year-end blog, their year-end wrap-up blog, where they talked about the hardware. They're like, hey, we've got this hardware we announced in 2025. They talk about Steam controller, they talk about Steam machine, they talk about Steam frame. And in the post, they had mentioned, we hope to ship these products in 2026 based off of the RAM shortages, memory shortages, and everything. That sent people off in a panic, because people were like, we hope to ship in 2020. You said the first half of 2026. It just felt like another silent delay. Well, after about 2 hours, Valve's PR person responded with an update. It says, nothing has actually changed on our end. We will be shipping all 3 products this year. And nobody believes them.
You don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
I plead the fifth, because it was funny, because I got tagged on this like 7 times. Like, Garrett tagged me, Ryan tagged me, I think Jace tagged me, like, a lot of people tagged me, like, Donnie. And I was like, are you guys reading this as like good? I'm not reading this as good. They told us we hope to ship, and then we bullied them into being like, no, it's okay. I'm like, I feel worse now. I feel worse that it's further away than ever. But we'll see. Maybe it will. Maybe it will come out this year.
Down to the internet talking, it blows my mind.
I think I'm starting to think. I think the Steam machine might disappoint people.
Oh yeah.
When I see people talking about the Steam machine online, they talk about it as like this console race saver, like this console competitor. This thing is gonna come, rival the PlayStation and teach Xbox what they didn't know. And I'm like, you guys have got to watch some coverage on the Steam machine. Like, it's just not that. It's not that device. It's not that. It's like, it's not that good.
The internet is just it's the worst decision ever, because you got so many people talking and don't know what they're talking about, which leads to that kind of conversation.
There's a lot of hope, that like they're gonna replace Xbox as the console competitor, and I'm like, maybe they can, but like, you guys, this thing's not gonna run PS5 games very well. And I don't think that's going to go well when people find that out. Like, there's going to be a Digital Foundry video that just ruins the Steam machine, and nobody's going to want it. because it's more like Switch 2 levels of performance, kind of. I think it's maybe a better way of putting it. It's got a better
Well,
CPU.
What's funny is you look at the Switch 2 and what it's done.
It's
That
doing
might
good enough.
be enough.
It might be enough. Yeah, because they're really leveraging upscaling, right? It's FSR, but it's a 1080 box with upscaling abilities to do more.
Yep.
Is what it is. Right? It's a gaming laptop, and not a preferably not a great one. But I'm excited for it again because I have a Steam Deck. I'm into it because I want a Steam Deck experience for the TV. I think people are expecting a PlayStation 6 experience, and I'm afraid they're going to be really let down.
We need to stop letting people talk.
They just haven't seen it.
Anybody thinking that you're going to get a PS, how would you get something that doesn't exist out of something that is less powerful?
I think it's just, listen, I get it. It's a new console that's coming out after what we already have. I think it's a reasonable expectation for many that it's better than what is already here, but it's not. That's the problem. It's like the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck was built with cheap stuff. So was the Steam Machine. It's like a budget entry for that. I
need people to read and stop listening to what
they're not doing that. Well, they listen to us.
That drives me insane.
We need them to listen to us.
I need them to read articles when we post them and not just the headline. You have to read people.
No, nobody does that. Yeah. As the person that posts 90% of the articles, I can tell you nobody does that.
I read them all. And then I yell at people. I'm like, did you read this shit? You idiots,
nobody
read.
Does that.
It drives me nuts. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, Delvin, but like Baby went into a prison and the prisoners were saying we need books. And his dumbass was like, you really think reading is going to help you? I was like, this is the problem.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Wow.
It's like, what the?
He asked
the prisoners are smarter than you.
He asked the prisoners, what do y'all need? They said books. He's like, nah, son.
Y'all think reading is going to help? Like, I don't want to talk bad about reading, but y'all think, my God.
It wasn't even like a big ask. It's asked for books.
Wow. I have not seen this, but wow. So yeah, the Steam Machine may or may not come out this year. I got to tell you, I understand the plight that they're having to face, but this is what we talked about a month ago when I was like, guys, should I get a PS5 before it's too late?
Yes.
Because if they can't release soon, then I actually do think then you just cancel or like go back to the drawing board and try to. Because the closer they release whatever this is to Helix, the worse for them. Like the worse. Like if you wait until that comes out and the Xbox is like, yeah, we've got a whole box of just GTA 6 at 120 frames, and let's say it's $1,200, and Valve is like, yeah, we've got one. It doesn't play that at all, and it plays these things at 1080 at 30, for $800. Like nobody's gonna buy it, and I would hate to see that be its fate. The time to get the Steam Machine out is right now.
Yeah.
And with every month that passes, I think it gets worse. Comparison wise to other things that are coming out, it could be worse. And I hate that for them.
Yeah.
Because that sucks. Because I still think the Steam Machine's pretty cool. I hope to get one. Any other? Nothing? Move on. College Football 27 could be coming to PC. There was data miners that saw PC stuff in the code. Who knows?
I still haven't played that yet.
I'm still not fully believing. I've just had this thought that I don't think they want people modding the game and putting players in the game and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe they put Madden on it. I'm sure people do it. They do it, but putting the game on Steam would make it easier to do.
Very easy.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. What do you care? Once you've released it out into the wild and they want to do, what difference does it make?
Yeah. Like I said, they do it with Madden. I just think there was a lot of litigation on the NCAA side. And I think maybe that's why it's taken so long. The reason they haven't done it so soon. They're afraid of being sued. These kids got money these days. These kids got lawyers. Millions.
What are you suing for?
Likeness. Remember, the NCAA has lost every case they've been sued upon.
We didn't put that out.
Likeness.
We didn't put that. Was
no, I get it. That's just been my ill-informed take was I didn't think it was on. It never came to PC because I didn't think they wanted people messing with it, given all it took to get the game back.
Yeah.
So maybe the third year now is the time.
That's so wild to me that you're like, oh, we don't want people to mod the game. Once you didn't mod it. Y'all didn't do that. Somebody else did that.
I'd rather come to Switch too, but I would buy a Steam copy. I've been playing on PS5.
Yeah, I haven't played. I played the first one for like a week, and I haven't touched it since.
Sounds about right.
I have friends that play it pretty much religiously. I'm just like, y'all play so much Madden in college. I don't know how.
I'll probably, now that I have the PS5, I'll probably just move my sports game, my Xbox gaming stuff to there. I'll play like shooters and first party games there. Not first party. I'm sorry.
First person.
I was going to say shooters and sports games. That's what I typically play.
First party games
on Xbox. Yeah, first person shooters, like new shooters.
Yeah.
So Doom on PlayStation instead of Doom on
Probably.
PC?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's just so weird.
Gears.
So weird. You playing PlayStation? It's just
Unless they'll get like Steam
it's
Machine,
odd.
but again, the Steam Machine's not gonna. Like, I'm not getting the Steam Machine for that, and I don't think it's a good thing to get for that. I just kind of keep reminding people that.
Yep. Fun times.
That's it.
All right. So as you put down the scoring update, we don't have one. Rude said next week, but we do have the over/under for Marathon hitting PS5 or PS Plus by next March. I say hell no.
I say
Devin
yes.
also said no, and Dottie thinks it's gonna.
I'm on the board.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. They could just do like 7 free weekends or something. There's no need to get it into Plus, but I felt like I just felt in my head. I just thought Sony did that with their live service games. They'd like let it run for a couple months, then they'd put it in Plus to get people back in.
No,
they do the free
likes
weekends.
Money.
Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm
weekends.
thinking of free weekends or something.
They do the free
Sony likes
weekend.
money. They ain't trying to give away anything that they can get that $40 from.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man just went into the extra tier, not the plus tier, the extra tier, the one where you got to spend that
extra tier would count. We said Plus. Extra tier would count.
It would count, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I still don't see it happening.
If it's in any one of the tiers, it would count.
Extract any juice we can out of this thing.
We'll see.
All right, question time. Free to play Joe said, "Did Project Helix kill the Steam machine?" Sorry, Donnie.
It's funny. He asked me this before the GDC thing, and before I would have been more like, "Oof, Steam machine's in trouble." After I was like, I don't know.
Probably not.
You know, if the Steam machine comes out this year, and who knows, the Xbox may come out for another year or two. You know, like
I don't think Xbox could come out until probably 2028, maybe.
Is anybody even thinking of Steam machine by then? Like 2028 is a long time from now.
Yeah.
In the tech space,
long time, in gaming years.
Yeah. Who knows?
AI killed the Steam machine. All right, let's just.
I don't know.
AI might kill the Xbox. There's something profound you may have just been said there, Jeff. So, I don't think so. Again, I don't think for these things to exist, something else doesn't have to die. That console war type stuff, like, I don't think that has to happen here.
There's only so much money to go around. Usually something has to die for something to live in games.
There's a reality to what you're saying, but I think the market of what's being aimed at here are very different. PlayStation's trying to sell 100 million somethings. Steam and Xbox aren't trying to sell 100 million somethings. So what they're trying to sell, I don't know, but like I think Steam would be happy if the Steam machine outsold the Steam Deck. So let's peg it at 5 to 10. I think Xbox would be happy if they could do more than 10 million. Like those are lower targets that I think are possible. Are they likely?
Steam
I don't know.
Would
but
be happy if the Steam machine outsold the previous Steam machines.
Right. Yeah. That's why I'm like that's why I'm worried. If they keep waiting, if they keep delaying. I know they have to, but man, like I think it's making it harder on them because Xbox can buy more. They have more buying power. Right. Valve's just not that big. They can't walk in the door and be like, we need 80 million something's fabricated. They're not doing that. They're already buying shit off, shit people nobody else wanted. They're already buying AMD's trash. They're building a console out of AMD's trash.
Yeah.
They're not going
See
to
how well it
go.
works.
And like I don't think they're interested in selling it at a loss or at at even. Xbox could, especially if they're targeting a smaller amount. They're like, yeah, make the best thing you can for $1,000 build. Just cut even and make the best thing you can. They could do that. Are they going to? I don't know, but can they? Yeah, they can. They're totally liquid. They absolutely could do that. And you could get a really good gaming PC something for the amount of dollars. The price per pixel ratio that I always bring up. People care about that a great deal.
We'll see. Rude Day says, I have a scoring update next week. But question, if PlayStation came out and said the PS6 is going to cost somewhere between $1,000 and $1,200, but online would be free, would you buy the expensive PS6 or would you rather stick with what we have now? Wait.
He's saying, would you pay more for the box if online was free?
But another question is the PS6 would be $500, $800, but you would still have to pay for PS.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's trying to how much is the service for you? Or you factor into the cost of the hardware?
I wouldn't give a fuck about online.
Like your Xbox fans are saying $1,000 isn't too much because your PS6 is $700 and you got to pay online every year. Yeah. That's the argument being made here.
I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to that shit.
I agree with you. Yeah. I don't think that's a good argument to build a platform on. Because I don't think people factor it in. Is it fair? No, but that's the way it is. People are conditioned to these things.
Yeah.
I say that as the PlayStation 5 gamer that doesn't have online. And have it for years.
Yes, correct.
You don't have to have it. Now what I think maybe is more interesting is this Xbox PC hybrid is going to be like an existential threat to the console, just generally. It's going to push the boundaries of what people expect a console to be. And I'm interested to know are we talking 5 years from now about how this made Nintendo or PlayStation rethink policies and strategies? Do they have to, there's a Stadia this to hear where it's Stadia is we're gonna fight what you think the thing is, and it's there's something that people have to react to, just like PlayStation had to react to Game Pass. I wonder if people have to react to this at some point.
It has to sell enough for people to react.
It does. You're right. They'd have to eat into margins. That would have to mean the Xbox is pretty good. That's possible. We can't rule that out. What if Xbox sells 40 million or something because people like that? You could see something like that happen.
I don't think the online pay factors into the initial cost for anyone.
No.
Especially because most of these people are probably already going to have an already existing subscription. So if I got to plump down $1,200 up front, but I don't have to pay for PS Plus ever again, that still don't work for me.
I mean, didn't the last 10 years just tell us, really, really prove to us that none of it matters? People probably have already made up their minds on whatever they're going to buy.
That is true.
So, what's the gas here? We can poke and prod and point out every difference between the two boxes, but if we already know that 80% of the people that were interested in buying one of these is going to pick one over the other, then, right? It's kind of a wrap. We already kind of know what it is.
Yeah. We shall see.
Xbox's pitch is how many of you people buying consoles would like to switch to PC? It's not a lot, but they're basically we have an option for you. That's basically what they're doing.
So do you kill off Xbox Live with this thing?
I think you have to.
You
can't ask PC people to buy Live. That's not going to happen. And they basically already have, because they've basically turned it into Game Pass, right? So it'll just continue being Game Pass. What they're going to do is they're going to try to massage in a way that people don't need to cancel. They don't need to feel like they need to cancel. That's the hard part for Xbox is how do we turn this off without making you think you don't need this anymore? And that'll be dude, Asha, she's here to remarket this. She's not here to change any of it. She's here to sell it. And I think that's what's going to happen. because they can't do live. Now, I think they could quietly just do it. They could just be like, here's the Xbox and just never talk about it. Like, do we have to pay for live? You need to pay for Game Pass. Does that include online? It does if you play on Xbox. Isn't this an Xbox? It's just Game Pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just keep doing it. They could do that, but I expect that Xbox, they love a good headline. I expect we're going to wake up with a blog where they're going to be like, who pays for online anymore? That's so outdated. Get an Xbox. And then nobody will, and nobody will care.
Correct.
Yeah. Like, we've seen this happen.
Glad I don't have to worry about any of this shit.
Yeah. None of us do.
Ugh. Quagmire wants to know, what's your go-to chicken wing flavor?
I'm a mango habanero guy.
I am too.
At least it ain't lemon pepper.
I love a lemon pepper too.
It's basic ass shit.
ATL, man.
Yeah. You gotta like lemon
No,
pepper.
Jack loves lemon pepper. Jack loves lemon pepper.
No, thank you. I don't want no fucking lemon pepper. Keep that shit away from me. So basic. I need sauce. All right. I want that honey barbecue.
Sometimes too much sauce, though. I don't like too much sauce.
For me,
I agree with that
chicken
too.
is just
So many
is
people
just
just drown
get the
things in
sauce
sauce.
to me.
They just pour sauce in, like it's like more sauce
Yes.
than food.
Yes.
No, I need a lightly sauced.
Yeah, no, give me the sauce, because again, the chicken is just a receptacle to get the sauce to.
I need the sauce
Give
to
me
be
some fries so I
fused to
can
the
put that in the
skin,
sauce too.
but not like swimming in sauce. Like if you're swimming in, there's too much sauce. You
I
know?
want it swimming. In fact, like I don't really want wings.
So you're one of those people.
I want
sauce.
I want the tenders. Like that's really.
You're
I
the
don't wanna
reason
have to
why-
work.
You're the reason why damn sauce seems like it needs to come with a spoon these days.
Yes.
And chicken wings are like, here's a straw. Jesus Christ.
Yes, because I'm dipping my fries in there too. You know.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, but I don't care for wings in that way because I have to work. I just want nugs or
White-
tenders. And don't
you
call
Ben
them
Affleck.
boneless because that's just stupid.
You white, you Ben Affleck.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hate the chicken tender nugget to boneless wing thing. When the hell did that
That's
happen?
so stupid. Why are you calling it boneless? It's a fucking
So dumb.
nugget.
I don't believe in any of that. I'm not
It's the
that dumb.
dumbest thing I've ever heard. Do you want bone in or bone out? What do you mean? Do I want a wing or a tender? Like,
right.
what the fuck you mean bone out? That's
I
dumb.
said wings.
I didn't say tenders. I said wings.
Right.
Yeah, so dumb. So dumb. Yeah. I like a honey barbecue. That's my go-to. That's what I want.
It's good.
Stingray X says, what's your next gaming achievement that you're heading towards?
Putting this arcade cabinet together. It's the next gaming achievement.
I'm gonna say playing a game? Shit.
Yeah.
Shaq.
Beating Resident Evil.
That's a good one. Right. Shaq, like 415, 420, something like that.
Yeah.
And like I've always planned, I've said it a bunch, but I've always planned, I think, like if we can get Shaq to 500, I think that'll be like a really cool stopping point for us.
Yeah.
And that'll feel like a really big deal. Okay, we've been doing that a long time. And I think that would be a nice little swan song, nice little farewell. But gaming wise,
416?
yeah, it's still like a couple years away. Not like rushing anything.
Yeah.
You know? And if we did get there and decide to keep going, then maybe we will. But I realize we're not going to do it forever. And I just feel like, I don't know, you do 500 or something. I think that's,
500.
that's like solid. Like I mean, I've just said it. Delvin is already knows. I've said it before on podcasts. Said on Sweet Hangings. I think I said it here. I'm not going to do 2 podcasts a week for much longer.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot. I would like to get back to just doing the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be like the next. I don't really take achievements from actually playing games, so
Me either.
I could care less about that. That's just how I waste time.
500 is a good number.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We haven't. I don't know if many things we've ever done got to 500.
Yeah.
Becca will probably be married by then, and
Yeah, you never know.
dog
Yeah.
picket
She's not married
fence,
now?
stuff like
I thought she was already married.
Not yet.
Nah, not yet.
Working on it.
That's why she's still harassing Josh like that.
And I'm like in my damn near. I'll be in my 40s. It's like it's time for someone else to start talking about
By the
Nintendo.
time that 500 come out, I'll be
I'm sounding like the people that I talked about. I'm sounding like the damn when I started making fun of Atari and shit. Now I'm talking about the Wii and the Wii U and stuff.
But see, the good thing is we already have the next generation here. Delva's in there. You got Jack over there. We got
Good
They
lord.
don't want to do this shit.
No.
maybe
Jack might.
Hudson wants to jump on the podcast all the time.
I don't think this podcast,
he-
but I think Jack wants to do something.
Yeah.
Jack is so creative. He really cares about he likes forming his opinions and like sharing that stuff. So I could see him getting into something
Delvin's a popular YouTuber somewhat. So yeah.
more popular than us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He can't slum down to our levels of insignificance.
Yeah. He might be willing to throw his dad a bone.
Oh, come
He
on.
needs to build the cabinet.
Boost your ratings.
That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Terrible.
Someone's like, thanks, son. Hits the power. It doesn't work. Oh, it's supposed to work?
Yeah.
You didn't say make it work. You just said build the box.
Yeah.
Dude, so Jack was wanting to play, because he hates the new Pokemon, he wanted to play a ROM hack. And I didn't want Jack trying to figure out emulators and ROMs and stuff on his own, because they're really cracking down on this shit. And you guys know, ROMs are like filled with malware. It's an easy way to get computer all fucked. So I have a ROMs drive. I have a flash drive where I keep all of my ROMs, have forever. And it sits right here on my shelf behind my No More Heroes Switch. It just sits right behind it. So I've got a shelf with my No More Heroes Switch. I was in his room and I went, hey, go downstairs to the shelf by my desk where the No More Heroes Switch is, reach behind it and bring me that hard drive. Simple.
Couldn't find it.
Dude, he was down there for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
He's looking everywhere. He's looking all over the place. The way I walked down, he was like, yeah, it's not here. The way I walked down, went right to it and picked it up. Just right there. Like,
sounds about right. That's what they do.
Lord.
I looked at him and I was like, you really make this life thing harder than it needs to be sometimes, kid. Like, it doesn't need to be this difficult. Like, you're on Soul's difficulty. It doesn't need to be this way.
Yeah.
You can turn it down.
Jesus.
So yeah, I wouldn't give him the arcade cabinet as a no, you don't touch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wild.
Fucking stick just comes off.
That is likely.
He goes to hit the A button just drops below the it just goes right through.
Makes that frogging noise. The Cuban noise when you fall off the screen.
I could see it. Especially Delvin Jr. Delvin hits the start button, like Windows pops up. Delvin's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Delvin Jr.'s like, oh, we're gonna hack it. Put Windows like Bazite on the arcade machine.
Yes. It's very accurate.
Lord. Mathman 1024 says, what are some of your favorite super groups? His personal favorite is the 1992 Dream Team and the Traveling Wilburys.
It's a good one.
What?
This one's my favorite.
Ugh.
I like it. I like it.
Oh my god.
Let's go, baby.
Of course, I thought, like, when I hear Super Team, I immediately was gonna think of like the Karl Malone Peyton, and then when I went to find a picture of them, I forgot that this existed.
Yes, it did.
Steve Nash and Dwight Howard were on a team with Kobe and Pal.
I remember
And
that.
that
And, like,
team
you'd
was
think-
entered the entire year.
Yeah, you would think this would be good, but it wasn't. No, it was awful.
It was
Not
very
at
bad.
all.
Terrible. They were so bad.
Yeah, that explains.
Called them the Los Angeles Infirmary.
In
Mhm.
retrospect, I think what we've seen about Dwight Howard kind of explains it now. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
She put out what like laundry detergent. Laundry detergent bag. Like what is he doing with that?
You see, she was sniffing it too. Like she
Yeah.
had it all under her nose. I'm like, I don't think that's his.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like,
I
hold
think
on.
that's yours.
That might be your supply.
Audio Slave is one of my favorite bands, and I think most people think of them as a super group. So I'll say Audio Slave.
What?
Audio Slave, the band.
Done it. He doesn't know that.
I know he does. He's probably heard it, but
I've heard the name.
yeah,
I just assume
Audio
like any
Slave
other band.
is Rage Against the Machine with Chris Cornell singing.
Mm-hmm.
So they were considered a super band by like rock and roll standards.
And Chris Cornell wasn't a part of either of those groups.
Soundgarden, Temple of the Dog.
Okay.
Temple of the Dog's another super group, super band kind of thing.
I couldn't tell you anybody in any groups. I just know the names. Like I know Soundgarden,
Yeah,
but I couldn't tell you who was part of it at all.
well, that's a shame.
You know me, I don't care.
No, I get it, but like Chris Cornell, like kind of stands out on his own. Just the voice, just a powerful.
He has a great voice.
Yeah, just a whole different cat.
Yeah, sorry, don't know.
That's cool.
Couldn't pick him up.
I wouldn't expect you to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect you to know the Traveling Wilburys either. But the Dream Team,
that's made up. Dream Team, of course.
That's the best one, of course.
it really is.
I have to mention my team, the Big Three, of course, obviously, because
Oh,
Homer.
I just feel like, yeah, as a Cleveland fan, I feel like I genuinely hate most super team like teams, like sports teams.
Yeah,
because I'm supposed to, because they're never in Cleveland.
Yeah,
yeah.
Why would they go to Cleveland?
Right, of course. Famous Joakim Noah thing.
Yeah.
I get it. But generally, when I think of super teams like sports, I just think of teams that I hated. I think of the Yankees. I think of the Durant Dubs. You know, like these are super teams that I just hated. You know, like the Dream Team was like the super team we were all allowed to love.
Yes.
So I think they're the ones that everyone likes, because all the other super teams people hate, like the Heat. Like you love them.
Yeah,
everyone else hates them.
They were the most hated team in the NBA.
I want the Harden, Kyrie, Durant Nets.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That super team sucked.
I don't like super teams either. I
don't think most people
the
don't.
draft, San Antonio, Golden
Crazy
State,
as a
but
fucking
just
Lakers
putting
fan.
Together,
Crazy as a Lakers fan.
I've never been a fan of that. I hate that stuff.
He just hates his whole team, his whole
hate
personality.
That. Like when we had, I hate the fact that we have to trade for something. I want to build. Like it just. But this is. I mean, honestly, I'm a player fan more than anything else. Like I'll root for the Lakers, but I'm really more of a player fan than anything. And I hate when they have to build, like they build through trades. I'd rather see it come together and you build a team like what Detroit is doing right now. But whatever. I don't think I have a favorite super group other than the Dream Team.
Well,
do your Montana Rice folks, do they count as like super teams?
I never thought of it that way.
I don't think
the 94 Niners absolutely, because they just basically took everybody.
There you go.
Like that was a super team for sure.
Groups. If we're talking about groups that were put together like to be a super group, or just like groups that just became super groups because they were super groups. New Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson 5. Oh, not Jackson 5.
Yeah.
New Edition. Wu-Tang Clan.
Those are just groups, though, right?
But they're super groups because they
usually super groups take like good pieces of existing things and then put them together.
That's what. Yeah. That's really what.
Yeah. The New Edition.
The Wu-Tang Clan was. Most of them were all solo acts before they came together to create the Wu-Tang Clan.
And New Edition, all of their artists, all the members of New Edition, were solo artists, or like huge solo artists first. And the Wu-Tang is kind of the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some other super groups.
I don't really know like football teams. I was trying to think, like the Patriots, but they had like different iterations of that.
Yeah.
And they didn't win like their undefeated one. Like that's why everyone liked it. Everyone liked that they lost. I just feel bad for them. Like that was quite an achievement they did. It was just wasted from Eli Manning and them.
Well,
that's hilarious.
That's probably gonna be the answer to my next question. The next question.
Oh.
So we're just moving out of this one. All right, cool.
I was thinking the Spurs, the Yankees. I mean, I hate them, but like, you remember like the 2000 Yankees
definitely was a super team.
Yeah, it was a fucking like evil empire, man. It was just like Jesus.
Team.
Yeah, they were really. See, that I kind of like that. That's a part of. Like,
I did too.
The Lakers, the Heat. Like you like a team that you can root against.
Yeah.
But I like it when they own it. I like the Yankees because they were like, no, we're not trying to. He was like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll go
literally
get
was like,
Giambi and A-Rod.
I will
Fuck
buy
you
all
guys.
the players, the best players. Who's gonna stop me?
That makes it entertaining. Yeah, that part's fun. I like that part. Even to root against. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't pay any
Oh yeah, it
attention
was
to
a big thing.
baseball. So TPR wants to know, in light of Bam Adebayo's completely out of pocket 83-point performance, what is your favorite "he's not like that" moment in sports?
Eli Manning.
He's got 2 rings.
Well,
Two
I
rings.
kind of
That's
think he is
crazy.
like that.
No,
He
but the
is
thing-
like that.
No,
He is like
he
that.
ain't-
That's the
but-
point.
No. He's not like that because he only shows up against Tom Brady. He just beats the best.
So here's the thing.
arguably the
He
best.
showed up against Tom Brady. He showed up against the defense. The whole quarterback battle to me is so stupid. They're not playing against one
But
another.
the thing is, that Giant team has like what they were like 7, 9 and 7. Both times they won the Super Bowl, they weren't like expected to win.
Yeah,
That team was
football
never
is like that.
That team was never the team. like if I would have told you a Manning was beating Tom Brady, you would have thought it would have been Peyton. No, it was Eli.
Football is like that. And again, he didn't beat Tom Brady. He beat the defense.
Yes.
Tom Brady had nothing to do with that.
But also, much like Bam, I think he's a good quarterback. He's not the best quarterback. It's the same situation. When it was time to shine, he shined. He's not amazing. Nobody would put Eli Manning in the top 10 quarterbacks of all time.
Somebody
He's
might.
good.
Shit, most people didn't put him in the top 10 quarterbacks in the league at the time.
Exactly. And that's my point. And that's the thing. But when it came time, when you look at who beat Brady, Eli Manning. That's what they're going to say. Even though, he beat the defense.
Sure.
Eli Manning was the guy who beat him.
Yeah. No, I think it counts. I guess. Yeah, because Bam, does Bam have a ring? He didn't have a ring, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
Just a gold medal.
Yes.
But I think the point I was going to make is that he's not like nobody. It's not
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin. He's a all-star gold medal
Bam's a
decorated.
good player.
Yeah,
he's a very good player.
Decorated basketball player.
Like
he's
Eli.
He's a franchise player. He's a max deal dude. It's not like some dude off the bench that scored 80.
Yeah.
You know? No,
He's a good player.
It's like Bam's team.
Well, kind of like Eli. He's a really good football player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I don't
Got
have
anything,
a,
Dev?
nah, because
Thanks for your input.
they're all like that. That's why they're in the fucking league.
I don't know if mine counts. So I'm going to go to a golf reference, but in golf, there's a ton of people that pop up and win that nobody's ever heard of. But the reference I'm going to give you is a little bit different mix on that.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you Rich Beam at the 2002 PGA tournament, where he went back 9, toe-to-toe, shot for shot against Tiger Woods and won in 2002. And that is not nothing. That is he never. I think he's like on broadcast now. Like he never like became anything again. But for one day, that man flew close to the sun for one day.
You know what?
And it's a pretty like magical like golf story.
You just made me think of one just thinking about that. Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
Buster Douglas.
Douglas was not built like that.
He was not that.
He wasn't. Yeah.
He wasn't at all.
But for one night he was.
One night he was the man.
Yeah, he was able to pull it off. That's a good one. That's a better one than mine.
Yeah, that's I just thought about when you said that, I mean like Buster Douglas was that.
You're right, because that aura, like it's one thing to win. It's another thing from like 1999 to 2007 to find yourself in a major in the back 9 against red shirt Tiger Woods. Like that's a whole different.
Yes, and that I thought when you said I thought about that immediately.
I've watched 100 people fail and fall in comparison, and not be there for that moment. But Rich Beam was ready for it. He was there that day. I don't have any other ones.
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I mean, I could bring up underdog performances, but I don't think really that's not really the point.
Yeah.
The point here is like, who's just a good dude who had like a crazy day.
Yeah, who did the impossible for one day.
Yeah, and the sad part is like in the NBA that happens all the damn time.
It does.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah, it really
that is
does.
a common thing. You'll find a player.
I just think of Gilbert Arenas, like his whole career.
Yeah.
Hibachi.
Yeah.
There was a time when the dude Agent Zero cooked.
Yep.
You know?
Then he brought some guns to an arena, had his knees fucked up, and that
Oh
was the
my
end of Gilbert Arenas.
Dude, the NBA was wild. What a time. Just fucking fighting fans, fucking brandishing guns in the locker room.
That was my
great time. That was a great time. Take me back.
Commissioner's worried about gangs and shit.
Yeah. When she pulled out that bag of coke, I'm like, doesn't all of them do it? Oh, I forgot to say, this is a different era. They don't do that no more. This isn't an acceptable thing in the league anymore. My bad.
It's the wild, wild west, man.
Like,
sleeping with people's moms.
Oh my god.
Okay. You just talking about A-ball? You know what they used to do back then?
Right.
What about the Florida Marlins? Would they count? Didn't they win like 2 championships back then?
They count.
And they were either like the best in the league or the worst.
Exactly. They were not expected to win either one of those championships.
Yeah, they had like a little mini run there for a minute.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Because they were every time they would get a good player, they would trade them off. They would get rid of them. I remember that era of Marlins. People were pissed. Like, we're gonna go.
Who was their slugger who went to the Yankees?
What is his name? I know you talk about.
He was badass, dude.
He was awesome.
Dude, mash.
A single Florida Marlins player.
It was Gary something. Right?
It was a couple of them.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Was it Livan Hernandez?
No. That's what I'm thinking.
It was. I know who you're talking about, but he had like a huge year here.
The dude that would flip the bat, right? He'd sit there.
Yeah.
And
he had a monster year here. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's gonna come back. We finna win some championship." But this is a franchise player, and immediately they got rid of him.
I'm looking up like big sports moments. None of these are fitting the question though. Like this one was pretty great, but this one was about Tom Watson. It was like, no, Tom Watson was that dude. He's a legend.
Giancarlo Stanton?
Yes.
No. I'm thinking much older, man.
Oh, you might be talking about Gary Sheffield then.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Gary Sheffield.
Okay.
Sheffield would mash, dude. Like, it was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. Definitely Sheffield.
Last question of the night. Sleepy Gamer says, "What's the best medicine for a shitty day?"
Sleep.
Delvin's answer is fucking.
I was just gonna say it.
Sleep.
Or if you're Dwight Howard, cocaine.
Jesus.
I'm guessing you haven't seen that, Donnie?
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a great video.
His soon to be divorced wife. Oh boy, she
let him have it.
Yeah.
They always do.
No.
Apparently none of it's true though. So who knows?
She went on Instagram. She went on Instagram with a bag of coke, Donnie. Said it was his.
Big old crack rock.
Big old bag.
And then just a bag full of stuff. I'm losing my marriage to this.
Yeah. It was like a cartoonish size bag.
He's a big man. He's a cartoonish sized person.
Yeah.
Like if you would have snorted that bag, you'd be dead.
We could be high for hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleep. I'm looking forward to sleeping in.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. If I had a shit, I just want to go to bed. I just want
to
take a shower, wash the day off, and go to sleep.
Hi, Donnie. Thank you for checking in.
Try again tomorrow.
I understand the confusion and frustration, especially since this is a digital code and has been several days since lunch. I reviewed your order, and it is still currently in progress. We are coordinating with our fulfillment center to complete the processing of your digital code. I apologize for the delay.
It's on the truck.
So I did see articles that came out today that said that Pokemon Pocopia has sold like 2 2 million units in 2 days or something like that.
That's an insane number.
So I'm wondering, is it literally like, did they just sell out of codes?
I
Was
think so.
GameStop like, give us 100,000 box copies and 100,000 code, and like they're just out? Like, have
Yeah,
they just
I think-
sold out?
I think so.
It sounds like it. It sounds like they've just sold through whatever. Because every time I write them, I'm like, guys, what's the holdup? It's a digital code. I can buy one right now. Like I can go to the Nintendo eShop and buy it.
Yeah,
Why can't I have this code?
yeah,
Maybe they
ran
just
out of
don't have
codes.
them.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
just
gone.
ran out. They probably had a certain amount and just ran out.
That's
of them.
awesome. Like that's
That
really
is-
cool for.
That's a lot of sales.
Well, that means that's going to drive that means there's people buying them. There's people buying systems now. Like that's a traffic mover. Now people are like, all right, I guess I
Yeah.
got to get again exclusive sell hardware. Like
Yeah,
this is kind
I've
of
been-
this is how
I've
this
been
model
saying that.
works.
I've been saying that.
This
Hey,
is
you
how
got
this
the right
model
exclusive,
works.
People will buy your systems.
I'm excited to play Pacopia, but I'm not going to cancel my order because then I got to figure out
No,
which
yeah,
card
they-
I used and reuse it, and I'm not just don't want to mess with
Yeah,
it.
you might as well, you're already in now. You might as well just wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna get like a $25 gift card or something for free.
Yeah,
Add it to your stack of $25.
Add it to the real up for the next one. For the next digital code that doesn't show up on time.
yep.
100%. The cycle repeats itself.
And we wonder why they keep closing down GameStops.
Thanks, GameStop. Hey, as
If
long as
only
they
you
keep
could
them up,
just buy
up for
digital
this-
currency with their shit instead of having a
Right.
code.
That's what I used to do, and you can't do that anymore.
Drives me
I think
nuts.
I'm just gonna exhaust it all. I'm just waiting for that M64 to pop up. Then I'll just buy a bunch of N64 games, and then it's over.
Mhm.
Right. But until that happens, I'm just keep spending. I'm just keep getting free games.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Till that old
Man,
Xbox
that's-
Series X money's gone, that Xbox One money, that PlayStation Classic money. I've just been folding all of that into itself for like a year and a half.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Quick show tonight. Donnie
Till
can go
next
get
time.
his rest.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Delvin
tired.
can get some rest as well, apparently.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
so
going to eat
tired.
dinner.
Nice.
So, yeah. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please play some video games.
Peace.
Nobody sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.